Greetings and welcome, devoted Rocket League and esports enthusiasts. I am iLinksy3, your host and commentator for this evening's matches. Buckle up for an adrenaline-fueled journey as we dive into the heart of the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. Today marks the continuation and conclusion of Round 4 for Division 2, a thrilling chapter that promises to elevate the excitement to new heights, and we have seen that indeed in the 4 matches so far. Reflecting on these intense clashes between the formidable teams in rounds 1, 2, and 3 has been nothing short of extraordinary. Experience the thrill of these legendary battles right here on our channel. And if you hunger more ATL pilot season excitement, hit that subscribe button to ensure you never miss a live alert. Explore our Discord, social medias, and website for the outcomes of previous rounds and the upcoming matchups in Divisions 1, 2, and 3. Brace yourselves for 4 additional weeks of mind-blowing plays in the ATL Rocket League pilot season. A massive shout out to our sponsors, with special thanks to VR Canberra for propelling our prize pool value to over 1,500 in AUD this pilot season. The support from all players, teams, match officials, spectators, and sponsors has been incredible. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the conclusion of Round 4 in Division 2 for the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. We see 3 epic matches today, and to kickstart the matches, we have Underbots vs Black Hawk Gaming. Now we're going to dive into all of the juicy stats in just a moment and why this match is important for both Underbots and Black Hawk Gaming. But before we do, let's take a look at the home and away team. Our home team is the Underbots. And as the home team, the Underbots select 3 maps with the home team advantage, and they have done that. To kickstart it all, we are on Manfield on Game 3, Dead Eye Canyon, and Game 5. If we go to a tiebreaker, Underbots have selected Champions Field, and playing on the Underbots is the captain, Griffin B91, and alongside the captain is Blazing Sevens, taking on the fierce Black Hawk Gaming, who are the away team in the maps they have selected. The 2 maps for the away team is Urban Central and Aquadome on Game 2, Urban Central, Game 4, Aquadome. The lineup for Black Hawk Gaming, the captain Sparks, playing alongside Sparks is Sharkbait, taking on this Underbot roster. Very exciting stuff. These fierce players, 4 players in both of these teams, as we take a look at the win ratio and win percentage between both teams. Underbots on the left-hand side of your screen, currently sitting in 6th versus 3rd position, Black Hawk Gaming. The Underbots match win-loss ratio 0.67, nearly at that neutral, and a match win percentage of 40%. Playing the Black Hawk Gaming, match win-loss ratio of 1.5, a positive match win-loss ratio, and their match win percentage of 60%. So a win-loss ratio of 0.67, playing 1.5, and a win percentage of 40%, playing 60%. In the game department for Underbots, a game win-loss ratio of 0.69 and a game win percentage of 41%. Blackhawk Gaming with a game win-loss ratio in the positives as well, 1.28 and a game win percentage of 56%. So 0.69 plays 1.28 in win-loss ratio, and percentage 41% plays 56%. So we know 5 games in one match. We know how important the games are to win, and the stats there, the win-loss ratio, there's a bit of a gap there, but the percentage is a little bit closer. So no doubt Underbots looking to fix that up there here today against Blackhawk Gaming, but Blackhawk Gaming will be looking to increase those win ratio and percentage, and they have done that over the past 3 weeks. Diving into the standings coming into today and match results, you can see on your screen on the left hand side we have the season standings for Division 2, and on the right hand side of the screen we have the match results. So looking at the match results so far on the right hand side, Over 30s defeated by KFC Boys on Friday night, 3 points to 1. Underbots victorious over the Grizzly Bears, 3 points to 2. UVE 3 points to 0 over Blackhawk Gaming, and TO3 defeating the Grizzlies last night, 3 points to 2. So Blackhawk Gaming looking to bounce back after that 3-0 defeat by UVE Esports, and Underbots looking to maintain a win streak after defeating Grizzlies. Looking at the season standings, the teams playing today, we have Underbots, the home team, in 6th position, falling to 6th after TO3's victory last night. 2 match wins, 3 match losses, 9 game wins, 13 game losses for 11 season points. Pretty much tied there with TO3, and they are in the position to take that 5th position back and maybe even jump into 4th. The away team, Blackhawk Gaming, still holding 3rd position, even though losing to UVE 3 points to 0, so they'd be very happy with that. 3 match wins, 2 match losses, 9 game wins, 7 game losses for 14 season points. Not much change there for Blackhawk Gaming, but still sitting 3rd, so not a bad spot to be sitting going into the back end of these matches. Now, Blackhawk Gaming win this game and get the 4 season points. They will be on 18 and will jump into 2nd momentarily. If the Vikings defeat KFC Boys, they will take 2nd back from Blackhawk Gaming. But if Blackhawk Gaming get the clean sweep, that sees them on 19 season points and still in 2nd. Might be a little bit hard to stop Vikings from taking 2nd from them at the end of round 4. But Underbots, they're in 6th position with 11 season points. 4 season points with a match win would see them on 15, and they would jump up into the top 4. And depending how the KFC Boys go, they may be in 4th position at the end of round 4. If they get a clean sweep for 5 season points, they will be on 16. Same thing occurs there. They would probably jump up into 3rd, depending if it's a clean sweep, they will jump up into 3rd with 16 season points, because they would stop Blackhawk Gaming from getting any season points. But I don't think we'll see that here today from either team. I don't think it'll be a clean sweep. I do have Archer Bobby 222 here in the commentating box. And as we brace ourselves for this match, I invite her in to share her thoughts on what she thinks might happen in this match between Underbots and Blackhawk Gaming. Who will win and what her score prediction is. Archer Bobby 222, welcome in.
Thank you so much again, Linksy, for having me here in the commentating box alongside you. Now, my predictions, I know that you're interested in them, Linksy. I know that this is going to be a challenge for both teams. I have no doubt in the world that it is going to be tough for both sides. But again, alongside you, Linksy. I don't think we're going to be seeing a clean sweep today, but I do think that realistically, with the statistics, the Blackhawk Gaming do have that upper hand in a few different areas, not just on the field, but also with the experience as well. So Blackhawk Gaming, I don't think they're going to let this go easy whatsoever. And honestly, in my prediction today, I do not think they're going to let this go. So Underbots are a very tough team. They are looking to keep that streak going as well, as you can see on your screen, 3 points to 2 there against the Bears. But Underbots, I think they've created their roster as a very powerful team, and they do work together very well in the field. Against Blackhawk Gaming, though, I'm not too sure how things are going to go. It takes a little bit more time for, you know, these higher ranks to be able to be read and then combated against. So it's going to be interesting to see how both of these tough teams come up against that challenge. And even though statistically Blackhawk Gaming have shown that they can take this out, no worries, or I think there will be some powerhouse plays by Underbots, but I do think that Underbots will land at least one game, if not two. So to play it safe, I'm going to say Blackhawk Gaming 3-1 Underbots. That is my prediction today. Thank you, Linksy, for having me in the commentating box, and I look forward to being here for these matches today. This won't be our only one, so stick around and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you don't miss a single second. Good luck to both teams. I cannot wait to see how this unfolds.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Archibobby222 sharing her thoughts and predictions on this match. Now, our players are nearly ready to go and kickstart it all here on your Sunday afternoon in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. With those exciting predictions in play, it's going to be interesting to see how this match pans out. We have seen the Hawks make a surge in recent weeks after versing VKR to kickstart their season and lost that 3-0. So to the top two teams right now, Blackhawk Gaming have struggled to get one game win against them. Although last night against UVE Esports, we did see Blackhawk Gaming rise to the challenge and match the first placing team at the moment, which was very exciting. Although UVE Esports managed to get over them and claim the game match in 3 games. My apologies there. So no doubt here today they'll be looking to turn that around and get a match win under the belt going forward. And Underbots, they are definitely on some hunt. After a 3-match loss streak, they're looking to get back onto a match or get onto a match win streak here in the pilot season. If they can do that today against the Blackhawk Gaming crew, they will successfully begin their first match win streak. So it's going to be very interesting to see with things on the line. We know finals is coming up. It's not far around the corner, and it might be arriving sooner than we think. So position on the standings is important, because the higher up in the season standings you place, obviously the better pathway you have in finals. Finals is a double elimination bracket, and all 7 teams are qualifying through to finals. Very exciting stuff to begin to talk about, and lots coming out regarding the upcoming final series of the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. Now, we are just awaiting the arrival of Blackhawk Gaming's team so we can begin this match. And while we await, we'll take a look, a deeper look into this win-loss ratio side of things for both teams here, because we have seen 2 degrees, not all the time, that statistics are do reflect and are important going into a match. 41 game win percentage. My focus here between these two teams is the games department, because the team that can get to the 3-game win first takes the match. So Blackhawk Gaming have that upper hand with 56% in game win percentage, winning more than half of their games, where Underbots have won less than half of their games. That experience of winning games could see Blackhawk take this match, but I don't think it will be easy. Underbots have improved dramatically over the past 2 weeks alone, and they will be matching this Blackhawk Gaming crew. We have the arrival of Blackhawk Gaming. Exciting stuff. Looks like they are all good and ready to go to kickstart it all. So game win percentage, keeping this mind going forward. 56% for games for Blackhawk Gaming and 41% for Underbots. A 60% win percentage for matches and 40% for Underbots. It is almost equal, and it seems pretty equal on paper. Will it be equal on the match? In the match, sorry. It's just a brief moment till we find out as our players load into Manfield, as it looks great here on our Sunday afternoon. Players loading in. Oh, we apologize for that one there. I'm not sure what's happening. Archie, are you able to... I got that one, don't worry. Here we go. Sparks winning the kickoff. Momentum nice and early with the demo as well from Sharkbait on Blazin. Centering ball from Blackhawk Gaming, but great touch from Blazin. Sees Underbots not concede. Now Griffin takes this one forward. Sparks now in possession, flicking it over his opponent. Sharkbait veering down the side, but Griffin's with the demo on Sharkbait, getting vengeance for Blazins. Blackhawk Gaming set up their offensive plays now, putting Underbots in the defensive mode, and they strike off of that pass from Sharkbait. Sparks is in for the first goal of the game and the match. A great setup from Sharkbait sees Blackhawk Gaming take the first goal and the lead 1-0. 35 seconds into game one. Sharkbait winning the kickoff and following up on that to apply pressure on the UB, but a great contest from Griffin sees that ball at centre field now. Trying to set something up there, but it was interfered by Blackhawk Gaming, and sweeping around, great centre, but just veered over to the side there. Sparks looks now set up Blackhawk Gaming again, interfered by Blazins and Griffin. Sharkbait and Sparks fierce on the offense early on here in this game. Just over 60 seconds into game one and the match. UB having a bit of time in Blackhawk Gaming territory there, but Sharkbait's blown up Blazin. This could be in for Sparks, but a great save from Griffin sees them not concede. U-Bot looking after their goals very well here. It's just missing was Blazin and Sharkbait. Keeping the ball in U-Bot's half for most of this game so far is Blackhawk Gaming, and doing well. This is a great entry coming in from U-Bot, but save there from Sharkbait. Stopping that threatening play, got around one, but Blazins in great position to buy some time for U-Bot, allowing them to set up and try and strike on this Blackhawk Gaming crew, but they're fierce in the offense, and Sparks sets up and scores a goal for Blackhawk Gaming. 2 minutes into the game, Sparks scoring another goal, and the second goal for Blackhawk Gaming. 2-0. U-Bot trail. How will they respond to the strong start from Blackhawk Gaming as Griffin went to go follow that ball, but Sharkbait off the wall. The aerial work from Sharkbait sees him score another goal. 91 Ks with that power shot in the air off the wall from Sharkbait, extending their lead almost immediately after Sparks' goal. 3 points played 0. Blackhawk Gaming playing fierce, but Griffin gets around 1 deep in BHG territory, but can they keep it there as Blazing blows up Sparks? They could. Sharkbait contending and pulling that ball to center field. Griffin and Sparks up. Griffin tapping that, but getting demoed. This ball was hanging around center field for a little bit there. Now UVE making an entry. It goes to the corner of Blackhawk Gaming territory. Just past the halfway mark of game 1. Blackhawk Gaming are in for another goal. Sharkbait setting up his captain. Blackhawk Gaming applying the pressure. Sees them score and secure another goal. 4 points to 0. 2 minutes 14 left on the clock in game 1 on Manfield here. How will the home team respond? That's risky from Sharkbait, but it work. Could be working out well for them as he saves that. Griffin's in for a shot, but that is saved from Sparks. Just missing that one as Sharkbait cleans it up and keeps it in the corner. Blazins is there lurking around to let people know he is present as Griffin applies a play, but Sparks and Sharkbait do well to clean that one up. Sparks now taking it down the wing, looking to set something up here for Sharkbait, and he's there, but a great touch from Blazins. Sees the clearance for Griffin to send that deep in the Hawk territory. A centering ball, Griffin, Blazins is there and he's in! Blazins in the air, their aerial work to see them score their first goal here in the match and in game 1. UBOT respond after conceding 4 goals in a row, 4 points to 1. 96 seconds left on the clock. Both players miss and faked it. Sparks goes for the shot on goal, but a great save from Griffin. After a little bit of cheeky plays from both teams there. Both teams did well to read it and apply what they could into the competition as Griffin looked to set something up there, but contested by Blazers. One there with Sharkbait and Sparks, and Sharkbait have a great opportunity to set up. Griffin clears that ball and saves that shot on goal from Blackhawk Gaming. Flicks it over. Doesn't work out well as Blackhawk Gaming now clear this and now sending the ball. They're going to strike right from down the guts. Sparks scoring another goal for Blackhawk Gaming. 5 points to 1. Just under a minute remaining. Blackhawk Gaming lead by 4 points here in game 1. Can UBOT stop the bleeding in this game with the momentum of the kickoff win from Blazin? Griffin with the goal off of that error, capitalizing off that error from Sparks there. Striking that ball in at 94 k's an hour. 5 points to 2, 52 seconds left on the clock. UBOT trail by 3 points. Sparks winning the kickoff there, but Blazing's cleaning up well. Contending and meeting him in the air was Sharkbait as Sparks sends it into the corner of UBOT territory, met by Griffin. Griffin following up well to keep that ball out of dangerous positions. Great touch and save from Blazin. Sees that ball clear now. UBOT on the offense. Blazin setting something up here, but a bit too much power for Griffin as the Blackhawks clear that with 20 seconds left on the clock. 5 points to 2. It's going to be tricky as Blackhawk Gaming score another goal. Sparks in the air off of Sharkbait's play. Applying the pressure and capitalizing with a goal. 6 points to 18 seconds left on the clock. A 4-point margin. Blackhawk Gaming lead UBOT. No plays from UBOT. Went for the kickoff as Blazins now makes a great entry into Blackhawk territory. With Sharkbait cleaning that one up for the Hawks. Griffin applying another entry and another opportunity here for UBOT in the dying seconds. But that opportunity looks like it has gone missing. Sharkbait keeps this alive and takes it right down the guts. He'll have an opportunity with no pressure. 7 points to 2. Just to put the nail in the coffin with 0 seconds left. Sharkbait scores another goal for Blackhawk Gaming. The final score in game 1, 7 points to 2. Blackhawk Gaming victorious by 5 points. Archie Bobby 222. What were your thoughts to kickstart that match?
What an amazing match to start off with. Things are going in Blackhawk Gaming favour, especially for Sparks here being our top goal scorer with 5 goals in that game for Blackhawk Gaming. Sharkbait with 2 and Blazin and Griffin both with 1 goal each. Sparks is definitely having a fantastic time out there for his team, and he's definitely doing a fantastic job at being that goal shooter. So now we can see that Sparks and Sharkbait are working together to both be in separate fields of the field to cover more of it, and I think that's really working out for them. Underbots, they're working together well, and they are spreading apart the responsibilities that they have on the field, as there are so many, and they just need to make sure that they can convert those opportunities and succeed through that. So keep it up, both teams. Well done. I'm looking forward to game 2. Good luck.
Thank you, ArcherBobby222, for sharing your thoughts on that first game in the match. We now head into game 2 on Urban Central, selected by Blackhawk Gaming. Can they go back-to-back and claim game 2 as Blazins wins the kickoff there for UBot? Sharkbait looking to clear that as he passes it to his captain. He makes an entry for Blackhawk Gaming as they come in from the side. Just missing that touch to center it. Bumps Griffin out of the way. Griffin bumps him out of the way to get the return. Sharkbait centering ball. He could be in here for Blackhawk Gaming. He is striking from the corner and coming into the corridor to secure the goal on the left-hand side there for Blackhawk Gaming. 1 point to 0, 23 seconds into game 2 on Urban Central. How will Blazin and Griffin respond after conceding game 1 in the first goal here? We know what they're capable of. Centering ball opportunity here for UBot. If Griffin's there, he could strike, but Blazers on the shot, saved by Sharkbait. Remaining calm and composed from Blackhawk Gaming. They have cleaned that up in their play, but UBot are putting in great pressure onto the Blackhawks here. Griffin went up to contend with Sharkbait, but Sharkbait, the first man, there's Blazins, keeps applying this pressure on the Blackhawk Gaming. 2 centering balls, and Griffin off of Blazins' pass and setup is in for UBot. That is exactly what they needed. Tying it up and making it equal nice and early at the game. 57 seconds into the game, Griffin scores that goal, going in at 106 k's in the hour. All tied up here in game 2 as Blazin wins that kickoff for UBot, but Sparks comes in. Sharkbait's in the center and could strike, and that he does, but saved by Blazin. And now Griffin looking to take it down the wing, up the wall pinch for... Wow! No way! Griffin with the wall pinch! The long shot wall pinch from UBot! Oh my god! No way that went in! Griffin, the captain of UBot, scoring back-to-back goals. 2 points to 0. UBot have the lead. What a creative goal as Blackhawk Gaming win that kickoff. A centering ball from Sharkbait there, but Griffin there to clean it up for UBot. Sparks with an aggressive contest season win it, but Blazins is there to clean it up and keep it in the corner as they now look to go forward in the likes of Blazins as Sparks respawns off that demo. Shot on goal from Blazins, saved by Sharkbait. A great save from Sparks, captain on captain. Not letting that powerful shot go anywhere near goal as he sends it for his teammate. Sharkbait's there and gets the goal! Going right over Blazin. Griffin contended, but it bought that hang time and it wasn't enough as Blackhawk Gaming respond. 2 points all. UBot were all over it, but that worked out in the favour of Blackhawk Gaming. Nothing separating these two teams here in game 2. We're not even 2 minutes into the game. 10 missed by Griffin as Blackhawk Gaming keeping in UBot corner. Looking to brew something up here as Griffin now getting the clearance for UBot along the wing. Blazins applying that into the corner. Sharkbait doing well to read that and send it back to center field. This could be an opportunity for Blackhawk Gaming. He's really on this ground very well here, Sharkbait. He's bumping Blazing out of the way there, but ball goes back down into Blackhawk territory as they retreat and recover. Sparks and Sharkbait slowing the play down, gaining composure. Great shot on goal, but incredible save from Griffin there. The shadow defense from U-Bot is strong. That could be in. What a save from Blazins. Risky shots coming in, but U-Bot all over it to save it as Sparks blows up Blazins there to eliminate him from the play for a brief moment. Sharkbait now looks to take this to the other side of field. They're trying to use the wall by the looks of things. The wall, the roof, and the backboard to try and pass it to each other, if not set up goals. As Griffin interferes with that play from Sharkbait. That entry remains from Sparks. Great touch from Blazers, but Sharkbait strikes, and that may have been in, I'm not sure. Even if Sparks was there, might have hit the side post. As Blackhawk Gaming applying all sorts of pressure onto U-Bot, we have 90 seconds left. It's 2-all, and now U-Bot have made a little bit of a break. Sparks misses that. Griffin and Blazins now look to set up their offense. Sharkbait there to apply physical presence. Griffin over one. It's saved by Sparks. Blazins there to keep the ball in BHG territory. Set up there. Griffin's in for U-Bot. U-Bot take the lead off of that setup from Blazin in the corner. Sparks was there to contend. But a great touch from Blazin. See Griffin send that ball through at 44 k's an hour for U-Bot to take the lead. 3 points to a minute 15 left on the clock. U-Bot win the kickoff. But Sparks has all the momentum off the crossbar twice in a row with that save from U-Bot. Griffin, interfering with that play from Sharkbait to stop that corridor shot. U-Bot have tightened up their play, their offense and defense since game one, that's for sure. And they lead here with a minute left on the clock. 3 points to as they go forward and make an entry into Blackhawk Gaming territory. But Sparks is there to meet it and send that ball back to center field as they go down the wing and now center that. Blazin and Griffin doing a great job to look after the corridor. Now after they've seen how dangerous Blackhawk Gaming can be in the corridor there. Blazin's now taking it forward but losing momentum as Sparks cleans that one up. Griffin and Blazins are matching Blackhawk Gaming here. We have 20 seconds left on the clock. It is 3 points to 2. Blazins flicking it over, but just hit the crossbar. Could be in. Hitting the crossbar again. A bit too much power. Sorry, the backboard. Griffin off the backboard. Blazins is there, but a great touch from Sharkbait. Sees them not concede. They have an opportunity to tie it up. Saved by Griffin. Will they keep it alive here? Blackhawk Gaming, they do, but they bump each other out of the way. Blazins clears that ball and sends it as far away as possible. But they're still keeping this ball alive here in the game. Blazin there to strike, but saved from Sparks. U-Bot now applying the pressure to strike with 0 seconds left. They're doing well to keep the ball up, but it drops there. And U-Bot Underbots take game 2 against Blackhawk Gaming. 3 points to 2. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. What a strong comeback from Underbots there in game 2.
Things have turned right around for Underbots, and I think that really in that last game we were able to see Underbots gain momentum and keep momentum, which got them over the line at the end. And Blackhawk Gaming really with an opportunity there to score another goal, bring it to an overtime, was just there by a thread. And we could have seen that, but Underbots kept the pressure on and did not let that happen, overtaking Blackhawk Gaming in game 2. Both teams with one game win under their belt, so we are now at an even playing ground. Whoever takes the next game puts themselves at that upper hand to potentially take out 3-1 or something a little bit different. But we will see that in moments time with game 2. Good luck.
We head into game 3. The series all tied up between the Underbots and Blackhawk Gaming. And now we head on to Dead Eye Canyon Oasis for Game 3, selected by the home team, Underbots. How will Blackhawk Gaming respond after dropping Game 2 there? And can Underbots maintain momentum to claim Game 3 here? We'll know in just about 5 minutes' time as that slow entry from Blackhawk Gaming not working out too well as UVE respond and take it down to Blackhawk Gaming territory. But now Sharkbait and Sparks working together to set something up here in the corner of Underbot's half. Great clearance from Blazins, but a catch from Sharkbait. Oh, interfered from Griffin, winning that contest, and he could be in, but great save from Sharkbait to get back in time and stop that play from going forward. As now Sparks receives the pass from Sharkbait and takes it right down the guts. Blackhawk Gaming take the first goal of Game 3. What a team play. Great offensive maneuvers and team involvements from Blackhawk Gaming sees them take the first goal of Game 3. 1 point to 0. 4 minutes 13 left on the clock. Sparks keeping that ball in the corner of Underbot territory. Oh, Sharkbait with an attempt there, but it didn't work out. Just veered over to the side as Griffin and Blazin happy to keep this ball in the corner. Met with Sparks with Blazin. Oh, Sparks could be in here, and he is off a Sharkbait's pass. The Hawks are soaring. They keep striking and applying opportunities for themselves on goal. Sees them have 2 goals to 0. 1 minute and 9 seconds here in Game 3 as Blackhawk Gaming win that kickoff, but a lot of hang time sees Griffin meet that ball, and off the backboard, he could be in. Double tap attempt going missing as Blazin now meets that ball in the corner, but he's blown up by Sparks. Taken out of the play. Griffin looking after the goal, and he does that indeed as now he looks to try and get it around his opponent here. With Sparks contending well to win that 50. Blazin's cleaning it up though to send it forward and make an entry for UVE. Off the backboard, but touch from Sharkbait to go back to center field. A lot more calm, composed plays from all players in this game, but when they have the opportunity to strike on goal, we definitely see the pace pick up. So they're not trying to take themselves out of the game, like we just see there Sharkbait making sure that he could defend his line with that shot on goal from Blazin. As UVE are putting tremendous pressure on the Blackhawk Gaming right now and doing a great job there. Blazin's a little bit risky, but it worked out well for UVE in the end there. Sparks not backing down from that challenge, and Sharkbait send it into UVE territory and keeping that ball there with great pressure and great presence as he's in with a goal. Following up and not giving up on the play. Sharkbait applying the pressure onto the captain of UVE. And that nice tap there sees him score on the right hand side at 42 k's an hour to extend Blackhawk Gaming lead halfway through Game 3. 3 points to 0 as Griffin wins the kickoff there, but Sharkbait meets that, takes it up the wall. Now with a centering ball to Sparks. Shot on goal saved by Blazin. UVE looking to respond and stop the bleeding with that centering ball, but Sharkbait and Sparks have done well to clean up and tighten their defense. Wow, Sharkbait saving the goal and then taking it down the guts, meeting in the air to touch it once, pop it over his opponent and score on the left-hand side there, scoring another goal for Blackhawk Gaming. 4 points to 0, continuing to assert themselves in this game. How will Underbots respond to this fierce Blackhawk Gaming roster? As Blazin now take it forward, they put the pressure on the Blackhawk Gaming. Opportunity gone missing, but this could be in for Black. They're in, U-Bots! Blazin is in! Did they both just get registered for a goal? I think it was both shot on goal. Blazin with the goal off of Griffin's pass there. They were not going to let that one leave making sure it gets in. 4 points to 1. We saw this happen in game 1. They have more time to tighten it up here, though. With a minute 45 left, U-Bot trail by 3 points. Can they make the comeback? As Sparks looks to make a clearance here for the Hawks, and he does that as he blows up Blazin. Goes to the opposite side of field, right where Blazin respawning. He'll keep that ball in the corner as Sparks and Sharkbait look to strike. Griffin looking to meet off the backboard, but Blazin, great clearance to the corner to make it a little bit harder for Sharkbait, but he's done well with these shots, saved by Blazin. Sharkbait continuing to create opportunities with Sparks here for Blackhawk Gaming, and Sparks will be in for Blackhawk Gaming for his hat-trick here in game 3. 5 points to 1, 67 seconds left on the clock. Can U-Bot make a surge and pull this back in game 3 going into halftime? Blackhawk Gaming with all the momentum right now, doing a great job to keep the ball in U-Bot half, and most importantly deep in U-Bot territory. And they're doing a great job to strike from the side and coming from the center as Sparks scores another goal for the Hawks, applying all sorts of pressure onto U-Bot. 6 points to 1, 52 seconds left. Maybe the halftime break is a great opportunity for U-Bot to collect their thoughts, compose themselves, and get themselves ready for the next game. Because they're not out of this, but Blackhawk Gaming have really come out to play here. As Blazers with a shot on goal! Oh my god! How will Blackhawk Gaming save this? How was that saved from Blackhawk Gaming? They remain calm and composed in their net to not concede. The Hawks are soaring in game 3 on Deadeye Canyon. Not letting U-Bots crack their defense. Only once have they done that as U-Bot trying to do it again, but Sharkbait clears that with 10 seconds left. 6 points won. Blackhawk Gaming have definitely won game 3, but U-Bot are not out of this. 6 points to 1 at halftime. The match series, 2 points, plays 1. Blackhawk Gaming leading U-Bot after that strong game. Archer Bobby 222, what are your thoughts on the half so far?
Well, with that game being a peak there for Blackhawk Gaming, game 3, pardon me, things turned right back around for Blackhawk Gaming. 5-point margin this time around, and last time they won also a 5-point margin. So it's going to be interesting to see if we see a pattern here of then UB winning next game, meaning we could be going into the tiebreaker. If Underbots do not take the next game win, unfortunately, that will be the end of match with Blackhawk Gaming taking 3 games to 1. So, for the Underbots' sake, I am backing them. I know that they have it in them to keep this fight up. They did take out game 2 with a 1-point margin, so hopefully something like that can happen again here for the Underbots. So I'm looking forward to it. I know that the Underbots have shaken off the nerves that they needed to at the start. Game 3 wasn't really what they were looking for, but I know that they're not looking to have that happen again. So the game and team plays that are coming from Underbots, they are gaining even more consistency and even more power against this very strong Blackhawk Gaming roster. So to come up against a team like this and to give them this much of a challenge, Blackhawk Gaming are sitting 3rd in the season standings. So it's going to be very interesting to see if Underbots can really put up that challenge they need to in game 4 to be able to keep themselves in this match. Now, we saw in the first game 7 points to 2. Blackhawk Gaming took that. Things turned around for Underbots in game 2, 3 points to 2 there, and Blackhawk Gaming taking the lead in the match, 6 points to 1 against Underbots. So, as I said, I look forward to seeing a pattern here from the Underbots, taking out that next game win keeping themselves in the match, because I know that's exactly what they're looking for and what they need to stay in this. And I am sure that Underbots are looking to move up in the season standings before finals commence. So for any and all updates about the finals, they will be coming out on our Discord and our social medias. All of the information, all of your dying questions will be answered. Do not worry about that. So we do have more matches before we conclude round 4 for Division 2, but we won't be seeing this matchup here again. So it is crucial for Black Hawk Gaming and Underbots to be able to capitalize on every opportunity and move them up the standings with a match win under their belt. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how we go in Game 4. Linksy, have you got a question for me at all that I can answer for you and for the stream? Now, I do have a little bit of a question for our wonderful supporters here in the chat. We could be seeing a 3-1 match win here today, but that was my prediction. With the strength that Underbots are now putting out onto the field and the pressure they're putting onto Black Hawk Gaming, I do think that they have what it takes to even take out a reverse clean sweep. Linksy, what are your predictions? I would like to know, do you think we're going to make it into a tiebreaker at all? No. Oh, we'll see. Linksy doesn't want to give away too much, but that's okay. I would love to hear what you guys think in chat, and I appreciate everybody getting amongst it here, supporting these incredible teams, Underbots and Black Hawk Gaming. Now we will be moving on to a selected map by Black Hawk Gaming, so we're going to see whether or not that will give them the upper hand for the next game. And we've seen in the past, sometimes it can, sometimes it can't, but Black Hawk Gaming have been able to really overcome challenges on the maps they select, so it's going to be interesting to see how they go here. Thank you so much, Linksy, for having me in the commentating box, and I look forward to the next game.
Thank you, Archer Bobby. 2-2-2. Game 4 awaits us. Black Hawk Gaming could seal the deal right here, right now, in Game 4. Or UBot can take it to a tiebreaker. Like Archie was saying, they will not be facing each other again unless they come up against each other in finals. That is the only way they will face each other again, is if they do face each other in finals. If they come across each other's path, that's when we will see them face again. So, no doubt these players will be looking to leave everything on the field in these final games here. We go to Aquadome for Game 4. For Game 4, we go to Aquadome, selected by Black Hawk Gaming. They could seal the deal with the map selection advantage. But what we have seen so far in this game is that the away team has won on the home team's map selections, and the home team has won on the away team's map selections. So can UBot, can they do it again here on Aquadome as they make an entry off that kickoff with Sparks? Sends it to the other side of field and met by Blazers to continue to apply this UBot pressure. Sparks keeping the ball in the corner to allow his team to have that time to set up as they now look to strike. Going down the wing. Blazers attacks and meets that. Keeping it in the center, passing it back to Griffin. Griffin strikes. Oh, great save from Sharkbait, sees them not concede. And now they send the ball forward into UBot territory. Pardon me. Sparks centering that ball. Could he go off his own center here? Keeps it alive for Sharkbait, but Griffin clears that to the corner. 0-0, and we are approaching the 1 minute mark in Game 4. Sharkbait and Sparks continue to set themselves up in offense here, but UBot now make a movement going forward. It is equal going into each team's half so far here in game 4. But U-Bot in for an opportunity, and Griffin will strike. U-Bot take the first goal of game 4 in the likes of the captain, Griffin, with an 80 kilometers per hour going in. Just calm and composed, went back to the basics to ensure that goal went in. 1-0, 1 minute 15 in, and now Blazens looks to strike on goal, but saved by Sparks. Griffin's there to back it up and score another goal off of Blazens' setup. U-Bot with back-to-back goals. 2 points to 0. 3 minutes 35 left in game 4. U-Bot responding, looking to take this to a tiebreaker and keep themselves in the game. As Sharkbait takes down the guts, with a great save from Blazin. As Sparks with the shot on goal goes in. 2 points to 1. Blazins was doing a great job to look after U-Bot's goal line there, but bounces off the side post to go in for Sparks. Blackhawk Gaming on the board. 90 seconds into game 4 as Griffin wins that kickoff with great power. The Sharkbait looks to clear that through the wing, and that he does, keeping the pressure on the Griffin and U-Bots, bumping Griffin out of the way. And now Sparks looking for a centering opportunity. He follows up. Sharkbait's there. Saved by Blazin. Great defense from U-Bot. Blazin demos Sparks. And now U-Bot look to take this forward. The shot from Griffin hitting the backboard. U-Bot looks to now recover. Sparks interferes. And now he has other plans. Centering ball saved by Griffin. U-Bots have tightened up their defense as we approach the halfway mark here in game 4. They are leading 2 points to 1. Blackhawk Gaming now starting to get some time in their half. U-Bot now move it forward. Blazing with the shot, saved by Sharkbait. Cleared by Sparks, but the pressure continues to apply. They look to take it down the corridor. It looks like Blazing and Griffin have learned from that in the first 3 games. And they've tightened up their corridor defense against Blackhawk Gaming. The Sharkbait's in off of Sparks' pass to tie it all up with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. The Blackhawk Gaming crew sucked in their opponents to that play and created a great opportunity for themselves to tie it all up 2-2. U-Bot looking to respond with a goal and take the lead back to have the momentum, with Sparks flicking over his opponent, saved by Griffin. Sharkbait continuing to apply that pressure, now centering for Blackhawk Gaming. That he does, but it's touched by Blazins to go to the corner of U-Bot territory. But Sharkbait and Sparks have done great to follow up on the plays here, and great save from Blazin. Wow, Blazin's defense. Griffin and Sharkbait meet at center field, but now Sharkbait looking to clear that from Blackhawk Gaming territory, and he does through the corridor, but Griffin meets that to take it back to center field. Sharkbait and Sparks look more calm and composed here compared to when they first appeared in the pilot season. It's good to see the nerves are gone. And Underbots, as Griffin blows up Sparks there, Underbots really are trying to match this developed Blackhawk Gaming squad, as Sharkbait saving that goal and clearing that for the Hawks. Griffin taking that to the other side of the field for his teammate. Less than a minute left, 2-2. Nothing separating these teams. Sharkbait takes it down the wing, tries to center it. We've seen that common play from Blackhawk Gaming in this game, and it has worked out very well from that. They can take it down the wing and then strike, bring it straight through to the corridor and strike on goal to convert. Blazins is there to look after the goal for U-Bot though, as he saves that. Sharkbait applying that pressure, but the rotations from Griffin and Blazin really picked up in their defense. There's 15 seconds left. 2-all. That's dangerous, but very lucky for UBot. We could be going into overtime as UBot make an entry here in the Blackhawk Gaming territory. Sparks sees that and meets it to clear it out. And we go into overtime here in Game 4. First team to score a goal wins. UBot with a kickoff win for the momentum. Griffin looks to center the ball, and that he does, but that is cleared by Sparks there. Griffin and Blazon's now on the defense. Sparks popping it over Griffin, but Blazon holding his ground, and Sparks is in for Blackhawk Gaming. 18 seconds into overtime. Blackhawk Gaming secure the game win, 3-2 in Aquadome, and secure the ultimate match win, 3-1 over the Underbots. Wow, Archer Bobby 222, your predictions were correct. You predicted Blackhawk Gaming to win 3-1, and they secure it in Game 4 with overtime. Wow, what a match. What are your thoughts, Archie?
We were so close for the Underbots to bring in that tiebreaker, but unfortunately in that overtime for the Underbots, unfortunately it did slip from their fingers, and Blackhawk Gaming coming out on top, 3 game wins to 1. So congratulations to Blackhawk Gaming. That was such a fabulous match, and moving closer and closer to the finals, that is what we will need to see for these teams to really overcome their opponents. Now, let's take a look at the scores from this match. Game 1, 7-2. Blackhawk Gaming took that win. Things turned around for the Underbots in Game 2, 3-2. Absolutely astonishing. It was so close as well to going into an overtime. And then we had in Game 3, Blackhawk Gaming 6-1 against Underbots. Game 4, where it all ended for the Underbots, 3-2. Blackhawk Gaming took that game win and took out the match series. They will be very stoked about that after losing to Ultraviolet Esports in their last match before, so they would be absolutely stoked to have this win under their belt. I know this is not what Underbots were looking for, but this could have given them what they needed to go into the finals. So it's going to be very exciting to see how the Underbots come back from this, but they did a fantastic job at keeping up with a very tough team, and Blackhawk Gaming in third on the leaderboard at the moment. So they are definitely one of the best teams in the comp. Well done.
Well done, and congratulations to Blackhawk Gaming, victorious 3-1 over the Underbots, but UB did not give it to them easy. Blackhawk Gaming prevailing and showing us why they are in third position on the season standings on Division 2. What a exhilarating match between the Underbots and Blackhawk Gaming. We have 2 more upcoming epic matches here for Division 2 in Round 4 to see out Round 4 in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. Upcoming next, we have the KFC boys versus the second place Vikings Rebellion. We will commence that match in about 10 minutes time. Get up, look after your health, maintain your physical and mental well-being, get some water, get some fresh air, maybe a little stretch. During these intense moments of gameplay, it is important to look after yourself. We'll be back with some more epic ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season action with the KFC boys and Vikings Rebellion very shortly.
control me. You're burning. I go crazy. Open your eyes. No more. Tell me why. No more. Tell me why. No more. Tell me why. No more.
Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the second match of this evening to see out round 4 in Division 2. We have the KFC boys versus the Vikings Rebellion. The home team for this afternoon's match is the KFC boys. As the home team, if you are new joining us, the home team has the advantage of selecting 3 maps. Selecting 3 maps, the KFC boys have done. Game 1. KFC boys have selected Urban Central to kickstart all of the action in this match. Pardon me. Game 3, they have selected Salty Shores. And Game 5, if we go to a tiebreaker, they have selected Farmstead. The KFC boys lineup. The captain, Dylan XLN, and playing alongside the captain is Robs2132. The KFC boys, your KFC boys, this afternoon on your Sunday Arvo. They take on the fierce Vikings Rebellion, who are the away team for this match. They have selected 2 maps, Vikings, for this match. In Game 2, we go to Sovereign Heights, selected by VKR, and Game 4, Champions Field. The lineup for the Vikings Rebellion is the captain, Confusion, and alongside Confusion is Sithic, taking on the KFC boy roster. A very exciting match underway. We have the win-loss ratio and win percentage to dive into before this match occurs. The KFC boys on the left-hand side of your screen in 4th position currently, versus 2nd position on the right-hand side of your screen, the Vikings Rebellion. Now, match win-loss ratio for the KFC boys of 1.5. They're in the positives, and a match win percentage of 60%. Plays the Vikings Rebellion match win-loss ratio of 3, so double what the KFC boys have, and a match win percentage of 75%. So for 4th and 2nd, the percentages are close, but the match win-loss ratio, Vikings double what KFC boys have. Heading into the game department, the game win-loss ratio for KFC boys is 1.10. They're in the positives there, and their game win percentage of 52%, winning more than half of their games in the pilot season so far. Playing the Vikings, game win loss ratio of 2 and a game win percentage of 67%, so almost doubling again in Vikings Rebellion. The game win loss ratio for KFC boys with 2 there, almost doubling it. And the game win percentage definitely much closer there with a 15% gap between the 2 teams. So my focus again is the game win percentage and game win loss ratio for both of these teams to see how close it is in the game department. It could be a close match between 4th and 2nd. Now quickly, we looked at the season standings in last match. Not too much has changed. Blackhawk Gaming remain in 3rd position with their victory over Underbots. Underbots have moved up into 5th by winning that one game with 12 season points. But KFC boys have not been impacted by that. If KFC boys can win against the Vikings Rebellion and secure the 4 points, they'll be on 18 season points. And that would see them jump up into 3rd, potentially 2nd, because Blackhawk Gaming are on 18 season points themselves. But if VKR, if they win this game, they continue to hold 2nd and continue to power towards potentially taking 1st from Ultraviolet Esports. So there is a bit on the line for both of these teams. KFC boys looking to secure a spot in the top 4, maybe top 3 before finals. And VKR looking to try and claim first, potentially claim first going into the final series. So a bit on the line for these players, and they are all but good to go, and no doubt have been preparing all weekend for this match. Archibobby222, would you like to share some thoughts on this upcoming match between the KFC boys and Vikings Rebellion, 4th versus 2nd?
Well, even though we are seeing 4th versus 2nd, and we have had a look at the match win ratio and percentage, as well as the game win-loss ratio, and percentage. So they are very close. Yes, it is correct that the match win ratio is double for Vikings, but really not being too far away, only 15% for the match win percentage. I think that this is going to be a very tough battle for both teams, but it's going to be tough to come up with my prediction today for this match. Vikings, they are looking to continue a strong and powerful presence in the ATL Rocket League pilot season, and the KFC boys are also looking to do the same thing. I know KFC boys are excited to be the home team for this match, and it's going to be exciting to see how these teams combat each other, as we've seen very intricate changes that happen and occur on the field as the game happens. So it's going to be interesting to see how quick they can implement that and overtake the other opponent. I don't think that the distance between and the margins between goals is going to be very far. I think it is going to be a very high scoring first game between these two teams, but I do think in game 1, I do think Vikings are going to take that. Just to be a bit of a more detailed prediction today, I think Vikings might take that first game. I do think KFC boys are going to take the second and potentially the third game, but I think Vikings are going to keep themselves in it in game 4, and I do think we're going to go into a tiebreaker, but I'm not too sure what to expect there, but I do think that the Vikings might have that push and surge to keep themselves there in second on the standings and overtake the KFC boys today. So my prediction overall, 3 game wins to 2, and I do believe that Vikings might take this one.
Archibobby predicting a tie-breaker between Vikings and KFC boys, and for Vikings to take it. Now we are just managing some technical difficulties here. We all understand how annoying technology can be sometimes, so we all appreciate you guys bearing with us as we manage these technical difficulties. Exciting match on our hands, and our players are in game chat having a great talk about what their go-to order is at KFC. Great question to ask from the KFC boys. Maybe not a bad idea to pop. What's your go-to order when you go to KFC? Archie, what's your go-to order when you go to KFC?
Lately, I've really absolutely been loving that hot and spicy, like chicken burger and like chicken pieces. I don't know what it's called, but it's phenomenal.
There you go. We got hot and spicy fan over here, hey? Well, hopefully we can overcome these technical difficulties. We understand how technology likes to play up at the most annoying times. So we appreciate, once again, everyone's patience throughout the entire season with all the technical difficulties we have encountered. Even while we were in the upcoming stages of this match, while we were off mic, we noticed that we ourselves were noticing technical difficulties, and we were thinking that we may have had to restart stream, but thankfully things sorted itself out. It managed to resolve itself somehow without our assistance, and we kept it going. So we understand how annoying a technical difficulty can be when it comes to these situations. I have just been asked by, by Robs, what about you, Linksy? What's your order? What, you taking my order, Robs? Because if you're taking my order, I'll give you my order. But I do expect that staff discount you get. Actually, not the discount, the staff deal that you get. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I know about all your little tricks, the KFC boys. I think he's expecting me to type in chat what my order is. Can I give you fries? Would you like fries with that? Oh my god. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta settle down before we cause a bit of chaos and mayhem here in the chat. Okay, sweet. No worries. We just got an update on the technical difficulty. There was a unfortunate force update upon one of the plays. So they're just managing that, which is okay. We understand how that happens. We can even share with you here at AESG. That happens even in our core Mario Kart competitions. Everyone gets on Sunday night, ready to go. Oh, hang on. Sorry. We've all just got to do a quick update that they decided to drop. I'll be 2 minutes. It's just how it works, unfortunately, at the moment. But we do appreciate everyone bearing with the technical difficulties and the Vikings for keeping us updated on what's happening. So, Robs is offering, correct me if I'm wrong, but Robs is offering, they're in the drive-thru waiting. Staff deal is 50% off, apparently, if they win. So, if the KFC boys win, apparently there's a 50% off deal coming, what, everyone's way? Or what's happening over there? Are we gonna, like, get a few family feasts or something? What is it? The family, the giant, the mega box or whatever. The giant feast, is it? Yeah, okay. The buckets. Oh my god. Absolute legends. Great times here in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. And this match will be underway soon. So while we await this awesome match to occur, to analyze a little bit what could happen here this afternoon. Now, we've already discussed what can happen if the KFC boys win the game. I think it'll be hard to do a clean sweep against the Vikings Rebellion, but if they manage to win 3-2, 3-1, the 4 season points, we're aware where that does put them. And that will tie them up in season points with Blackhawk Gaming. I think it would come down to their game. I don't think it would come down to their game win-loss ratio there. And I think Blackhawk Gaming have more game wins and less game losses than the KFC boys. So that could be what it comes down to on who's placed in third there. If the KFC boys win the match, but Vikings winning the match, the 4-point season on 19 season points. Minimum 4 points if they win. Season on 19 season points. And then they face UVE. 4 season points would tie them up. Both UVE and VKR in season points if they defeat TKB and UVE. It would pretty much be tied up there in first, but once again, game win and game loss would determine who's sitting first and second there. If UVE defeat Vikings Rebellion, they all but lock in first place for the pilot season, because that would be 4 season points, 27 season points UVE would be on, and if VKR defeat KFC boys but don't defeat UVE, they'd be on 19 season points minimum, if not 20 if they do a 3-0. But these next 2 games, I'm not too sure if we're going to see a 3-0 result. I know we have seen one already here in round 4. I think these are high quality teams. These are the top 4 teams playing here to see out round 4. First and second to see out round 4. Second and fourth for the second last match for Division 2. Stakes are on the line, but KFC boys looks they are doing a good job to secure a spot for themselves in the top 4 going into finals, and Blackhawk Gaming vice versa there. After the victory today over Underbots, look to secure a spot in the top 4 going into finals. VKR and UVE, I think it's going to be hard for any team to be able to knock them out of the 4. So seeing that, you would probably say that UVE and VKR have secured a spot in the top 4 going into finals. Very exciting stuff that can still occur on the season standings. We could see an upset. We could see upsets yet, should I say. Correct myself there. Can UVE maintain an undefeated record, or will the Vikings be the first to put an end to that before finals? That's the big question, and we're going to find out after this match. Following this match, Ultraviolet Esports takes on the Vikings Rebellion. KFC boys and Vikings to kickstart it off though. And that game win percentage there is what interests me most. I know the match percentage, the game and match percentage is equal in the gap. It's 15% for both there. But the game wins, we see the momentum begin off of teams winning their games. So having a high percentage in winning your games, obviously one, it shows that you have more experience in winning your games. But it also shows that you can win those higher stake games. Not all the time. This is just statistics on paper. We have seen the KFC boys really flip things around in their last 3 matches in particular. They are on a 3-match win streak. Correct me if I'm wrong, match official. No, 3-match win streak for the KFC boys in the pilot season. Looking to keep that match win streak alive as they face the fierce Vikings Rebellion. Now, Archie, I do want to ask and dive in a little bit more after just talking about the potential movements on the season standings and knowing these players and teams, knowing what's on the line for them. Do you think anything changes with your score prediction and your thoughts on the match?
Well, with my very detailed score prediction, it's tough for me to change it. I know that that the KFC boys are going to come in with a fight, but I do think with the experience behind VKR and the roster as well, Confusion and Sithic, I think that they have proven a very powerful team up in the top 3 of the season standings and staying there for quite some time now. So they have done a phenomenal job to keep themselves in the top of this competition all the way through the season. So they did have a 3-0 defeat from TO3. However, earlier in the season, they bounced right back from that, and they have been doing such a phenomenal job throughout the season and since that point. So they won't want to see something like that happen again. I don't think we're going to be seeing a tiebreaker. Sorry, I don't think we're going to be seeing a clean sweep here. I do think we're potentially going to see a tiebreaker, and I do look forward to it. So I'm excited to see how the KFC boys can combat second place on the season standings, sitting in 4th at the moment, but they definitely have that potential to move right up before the grand finals. So I know that they are definitely looking to do that also. As we're looking at the win-loss ratio, you're right, Linksy, the game wins ratio and percentage are the most crucial when it comes down to actually adding onto their match win-loss ratio and percentage. So I think even though the competition is very close, there can only be one team coming out the winner at the end of this match, and I do think that VKR will have that upper hand with the experience and, as we can see, the statistics to pull it through. It is very close in the game win-loss ratio department, so I think that that is going to be absolutely crucial for them to stay on top of the game. No messing around on the field. They need to be in the action every single point that they can, and their rotations are going to be crucial because we are at a high-stake competition and a high level of competition, and that is going to be absolutely crucial. The composure as well definitely needs to be coming in from both teams and the KFC boys, as they are sitting a little bit lower down on the standings, but they are working themselves up. So it's going to be a very epic match ahead of us, and keep in mind we do have another match to come, Ultraviolet Esports and Viking Rebellion as well. So Vikings will be playing back-to-back today, and I think that that is a great thing for them on the case that Vikings have shown with consistency in gameplay. As they keep going and as they keep going, they have that longevity to improve on anything that they may need to from the past game, and they learn from it very quick. So it's going to be crucial for VKR to stay on top of the KFC boys, because the KFC boys will be very close behind, if not in front, at those points and at those crucial points to get through all the way until the finish line. So these teams might not be versing each other again until, or if we see them versing each other in the finals. So it's going to be a epic battle, and things are on the line for both of these teams, and I don't think either of these teams are going to want to let that go. Thank you, Linksy, for having me in the commentating box. I'm looking forward to this match. Good luck to both teams.
Thank you, Archibobby222. So, hopefully these technical difficulties have erased themselves from this match, and we can get things rolling as we kickstart it all off on Urban Central, selected by the KFC boys here in this match. Fourth versus second, it's a battle on the top four. Who comes out victorious? It's the ultimate question. What we might do is we might just take a couple of minutes here to allow this difficulty to resolve, and we'll get this match underway. So give us just a couple minutes here so we can sort this out. We appreciate all of your patience and bearing with us during these technical difficulties, and we look forward to this match between the KFC boys and Vikings Rebellion. Please bear with us. Alright, apologies for that delay there, ladies and gentlemen. We have fixed the error, we have resolved it, we have found an outcome so we can get this match underway between the KFC boys and Vikings Rebellion. Thank you all so much for bearing with us during these technical difficulties, and we hope that you are ready for this match. Kickstarting it all on Urban Central, selected by the home team, the KFC boys. Refresh our brains with the fixture. 3 game and map selections, for the KFC boys, and 2 map selections for the away team, Vikings Rebellion. O'Faint has subbed in for Vikings Rebellion in this match to face... Oh, no. Hang on, lads. We apologise. That wasn't changed. Okay, Archie, can you please come over here for a hot second and just take over while I sort this?
Hello everyone. There has in fact been a roster change here for VKR. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing Sithic in this match due to the difficulties behind the scenes, but we are looking forward to seeing how Feint and Confusion go against the KFC boys, Dylan and Robs. It's going to be a very tough match for both teams, as we were speaking about earlier, and I honestly think that with Feint joining into VKR, there are some adjustments that they are going to need to make to combat the KFC boys, but I do think that they are a strong team when they work together, and I do think that they can still make a really big impact on this match. The KFC boys may have an upper hand now that there has been a late roster change for the Vikings. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this all works out in the end. This could change things up and all around. We have no idea until we know, and we will be finding out in a short moment's time. Thank you all for being here with us, and we look forward to now officially starting the game 1 of this match.
I apologise for that one. That is on me. We are now in Urban Central. The KFC boys versus Vikings Rebellion. Here we go to kickstart off as Feint wins the kickoff for Vikings. Dylan's up in the air to meet it, but misses. This could be a shot for Confusions, and he will strike. 6 seconds into the game, Vikings take the lead. The captain scoring the first goal of the match and the game, right almost dead set in the center. Unfortunate. Dylan was so close to hitting it. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. There is plenty of time for the KFC boys. Dylan throws himself out of play there. Maybe a little bit nervous. Might then just shake it out and shake it off as Rob sends that into VKR territory, but Feint's there to meet the ball in the corner. Great tap in the Fennec from Feint, but met with Dylan, and he's connected. But Confusion looks to clear that out for VKR, and then he does that, following up on the play. Shot on goal, saved by Dylan. KFC boys not letting that one go through as Feint takes it up the wall. He's now in the air. Aerial dribble, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch. Oh, Feint has scored a goal for Vikings Rebellion. I believe that was 3 touches. 1, 2, 3. With an aerial dribble off the wall, Vikings Rebellion extend their lead 2 points to 0. Both players on VKR have scored a goal. As Dylan wins the kickoff there for the KFC boys, it is met by the Vikings Rebellion. Feint pops it over Roz, but Dylan meets it in the air and pops it to the corner. As Confusion sees that one back to center field with a demo on Dylan. Feint holding his ground against Robs. Robs with a shot on goal, but it hit the side post there. As Feint now takes it up the wall. Looks to go for another aerial dribble here. 1 touch, double tap attempt. Missing that. Confusion's at center field. He taps it, but not enough power as Dylan clears it out for the KFC boys. 90 seconds in. Dylan flicks it over, but a great save from Confusions. Rob there to strike, but not enough power behind it. He keeps it in VKR half. As Confusion now clears that. Met by Dylan. KFC boys are matching this fierce Vikings Rebellion rosters. Fate looks to play some tricky aerial dribbles in. Dylan meets confusion but misses tapping that ball. Robs is in for a goal for the KFC boys. 2 points to 1. A minute 50 into game 1. KFC boys stop the bleeding. Oh, he smacked it into Fate. Robs with the smart plays to put KFC boys on the board. 2 points play 1. Confusion with a strong kickoff win. He could score for this, but a great save from Robs. Not strong enough as Fate capitalizes on that opportunity for a goal to extend Vikings Rebellion lead and almost but immediately respond after KFC boys' first goal. Fate with goal 3 for Vikings Rebellion. 3 points plays 1. KFC boys trail by 2 points. They have time to respond. 3 minutes left. Not even halfway through the game as Dylan with a centering ball, and he could be in. He is! Dylan is in for the KFC boys. 3 points to 2. Unlucky Fate getting caught in an awkward position, and it bounces off the top of the Fennec there. 3 points to 2. KFC boys are coming back. Closing that margin. Trailing by 1 point. His confusion looks after the goal there. Clears it, but Dylan connects with it to send it down into VKR corner. Met by confusion there as they look to clear this, and now strike and KFC boys score goal, and they do, but just veering off. Hitting that side post as Dylan cleans it up. Dylan now looking to strike. A shot on goal saved by Vikings. A great catch from Robs, but a bit too high as confusion reads that. And now we see the ball in a threatening position, but great touch from Robs to buy KFC boys time. We've just passed the halfway mark. It's 3 points to. KFC boys have matched Vikings. They get over Vikings, but Faint's there to clean it up and send it back down to KFC boy territory. Now taking up the wall, maybe looking to do another air dribble as one tap. Oh, but Dylan saved it. 3 saves from Dylan in this game so far as Robs was met by confusions in the air there. Great contest won by confusions. Faints goes up, but Dylan with a great contest to save it in front of goal. 1 minute 40 left. 3 points to 2. KFC boys trail by 1. Vikings maintaining their lead and continuing to apply pressure on the KFC boys, but TKB are holding their ground and have strong defenses. Faint and Dylan bump each other a bit there with confusions now clearing it, trying to strike in the center, but just hitting the backboard. Rob's clearing that, and Faint's there to catch it for VKR. KFC boys doing a great job. The centering ball, too much power behind it. There's Faint now, wants to take it down and try and take a shot on goal. Stopped by the KFC boys with a minute left on the clock. 3 points to 2. Vikings Rebellion continue to apply this pressure on when and where they can, but the KFC boys are holding their ground. Their defense has developed and strengthened over recent weeks. Dylan's over 1. Oh! But just hitting the sidebar. They could be in for another opportunity. Dylan with a shot, but that's saved by Faint. KFC boys with 30 seconds left. It's still 3-2. They look to try and tie it up now with a centering ball, but Faint sends that to the opposite side of the field. Confusion's there to work with it. We're at center field now with Robs. Robs trying to flick it over, but it's saved there by Confusion. A great read from VKR. KFC boys are going ham on the offense. They have 10 seconds as Faint's demoed. Pass to Robs. Smack down the VKR territory. Robs is there to attack. Oh my God, no way if that went in. What a final strike from the KFC boys. But Vikings Rebellion are victorious in game 1. 3 points to 2. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. What a way to start this match.
The shot on goal opportunities were absolutely everywhere all through the game, and to not convert those for both of these teams being so high up on the season standings, means that the pressure on the field is so intense from both sides, only being 1 point the difference. The KFC boys, there were so many opportunities for them, but unfortunately because of that pressure on the field that the VKR are creating, unfortunately they weren't able to convert those, but we could have been seeing a very, very high scoring game compared to 3-2 at the moment. Even though it is still a very high scoring game, we could have seen an even different story happening if all of those were converted. So keep it up and go with confidence. Good luck to both teams. We know that you both have it in you to take out Game 2.
Game 2 is on Sovereign Heights, selected by the Vikings. Dylan with a strong kickoff win, centering ball, a shot on goal, gone missing with that bounce off the crossbar. Vikings will clear that up, but a great strike and a start for KFC boys, but Confusions responds immediately, taking it from coast to coast to score the goal, the first goal in Game 2 for Vikings Rebellion, 11 seconds in after that fierce strike and attempt on goal from Dylan. How will the KFC boys respond after conceding Game 1 and the first goal? We know they can adapt to their teams, but Confusions is in again off a feint pass. Vikings Rebellion, back-to-back goals. 16 seconds into Game 2. How will KFC boys stop the bleeding? They have plenty of time to stop that bleeding on the scoreboard, compose themselves, and respond to the Vikings Rebellion. A pinch attempt not working out. There's Dylan with a shot on goal, and Dylan's in the air. 2 points to 1, 28 seconds in. The KFC boys respond after conceding the first 2 goals with the captain trailing by 1 point, 4 minutes 30 left on the clock. 3 goals scored already as Dylan wins the kickoff again, and the opportunity saved by Fate, but backing it up. The captain following up his own play to score a goal. Back-to-back goals almost immediately for the KFC boys. It is all tied up. 2-2. 4 minutes 27 left on the clock. The KFC boys matching this fierce Vikings Rebellion squad. Second in the likes of Vikings Rebellion on the season standings, and fourth in the KFC boys. Definitely a top 4 match. As a strike on goal gone missing with that clearance from Confusion as he now looks to strike himself. Feints holding his ground, now taking it up to the wall. We'll see something. He meets it in the end. He tries to center it for his captain, but Dylan's there to meet it and send it into VKR territory. Gets it over his opponents, but just misses that second touch as Fate now clears it. Rob with an awkward touch, but now looking to slow it down, just missing that awkward touch. Sorry, Rob is through! Rob could be in! Rob is in for the KFC boys! They have scored 3 goals in a row to take the lead over the Vikings Rebellion. 1 minute 20 into this game. KFC boys matching the Vikings Rebellion when and where possible, but we know what VKR is capable of as Fate meets it on the wall there. Robs pops it in the center for his captain, but Confusions is there to clear that one well away for VKR. Great centering ball, but Confusion sees opportunity, hit the backboard, double tap attempt, shot on goal. Not enough as Fate now tries to do the same double tap attempt, saved by Dylan. The KFC boys tightening things up, and we're 2 minutes, approaching the 2 minute mark into Game 2 here. Fate sending that one into KFC boy territory with power. Looking after the goal line there for VKR and saving that shot on goal is Fate. Now deep in KFC boy territory. The KFC boys are doing a great job at holding their ground from the aerial bombardments of VKR, and we know how powerful VKR can be in the air. As Confusions look to take it down the corridor, but stopped by Dylan. And Dylan could be in for an opportunity, but it's saved by Feint. 3 saves from Feint in this game. Confusion blows up Robs as that ball is centered, and Dylan now contends with Feint, and they keep the ball in VKR territory. With just over 2 minutes left on the clock, KFC boys scoring the last goal and the last 3 goals in this game. VKR looking to respond, and they do just that. Confusion with his hat-trick off the wall. And the power shot to ensure that goes in at 95 k's an hour at that top left-hand side of goal. It's all tied up. 2 minutes left here in game 2. Vikings respond after KFC boys scoring 3 goals in a row. Confusion's right down the guts, but Dylan sends that to the corner. Now following up on his play, looks to center it, Feints there. He's got to save it though. 4 saves from Feint. And he now looks to clear it for VKR down the wing, centering ball. Rob's there looking after the goal, and he does just that as he looks to take on Confusion in VKR territory, but that touch not working out well for him there. A lot of back and forth. Oh, that would have been a great pass if Feint touched it. A great play from Vikings, but not working out for them. KFC boys holding their ground with a minute 20 shot. Very lucky that didn't go in from Confusions there for KFC boys. And Feint looks for an aerial dribble attempt off the backboard, but Dylan's there to clean it up. Vikings Rebellion really trying to take this battle to the air. Take it off the ground. Feint leading the charge there with that attempt. Saved by Robs. KFC boys not phased. If it goes to the air, they will match the Vikings. 45 seconds left on the clock. 3-3 the score still sees us at. As Dylan looks to take it right down the guts, it's stopped by Feint and taken right to the wing. That's 2 taps. Now he's on the ground. He tries to set something up for his captain there. Confusion came in, and the pressure remains on KFC boys here as Vikings go for a surge with 30 seconds left. 3-3. 20 seconds now on the clock as Feint interferes with that play from Robs. Trying to create all opportunities possible for Vikings here. Robs is just trying to look after that ball, nurture it, and make sure it doesn't end up in threatening spots. A great save from Robs. That could have been a goal there, but we go into overtime, and the KFC boys overtime with second place. Vikings Rebellion. Robs went up and missed that as Feint now takes it down in KFC boy territory. Saved and cleared by Dylan to center field. Met by Confusion as Robs blows up Feint. Centering ball. Confusion has popped it up, and Feint meets it to pop it over Robs. Great aerial work from Vikings Rebellion. KFC boys are doing well to match it, but an opportunity as Vikings see it. Confusion scores the goal to claim game 2. 4 points to 3. 26 seconds in overtime on Sovereign Heights. Vikings Rebellion claim the second game to lead the match 2-0. Archie, what a matchup, and the fierce KFC boys are matching the Vikings Rebellion.
Well, the change in roster, obviously VKR have gotten used to it pretty quickly here in this match against the KFC boys. KFC boys are keeping up and so close throughout the end. It was 3 points for almost 2 minutes, I think, and taking it all the way to the tiebreaker. Right before we headed into the tiebreaker, VKR was inches away from scoring a goal to stop that from happening, but it was stopped by the KFC boys. So in those crucial moments, the KFC boys are keeping themselves in there and in every single play and contest to combat this VKR roster. They're doing very well with this roster change, and I think that they're going to keep this stride, but I do believe that the KFC boys are going to keep themselves in this match by winning game 3. Good luck to both teams.
As the home team, the KFC boys have selected the map for game 3. We are on Salty Shores. The KFC boys selecting this map. Players spawning in on the nice looking salty shores here this afternoon, Sunday afternoon in the ATL Rocket League pilot season. Confusion winning that kickoff with power, centering ball but saved by Robs. Allows KFC boys now to try and strike here as Dylan tries to put Feint in an uncomfortable position, but works out for Vikings as they try to clear it, but KFC boys doing a good job to keep the ball in their half as Feint has switched to the Octane. Robs with the shot on goal and he gets it off of Dylan's pass. KFC boys respond in game 3 with the first goal, 24 seconds in. 137 Ks because Confusion tried to come in and clear that, but unfortunately hit the wrong part of the car. KFC boys winning that kickoff, but Confusion waiting for his opportunity to strike on this brawler. Feint clearing that for Vikings. Opportunity gone missing. Confusion will look to try and center it here for Vikings Rebellion, but Dylan has cleaned that well. Bumped out of the way from the captain as Feint goes for an attempt on goal off the backboard. Cleared by Rob. KFC boys doing really well to strengthen their defense and strike on offense when they can. Feint's blown up. Dylan and Confusion will take that opportunity off of Feint's pass. 1-1. Vikings Rebellion respond with Confusion's putting that goal through 58 seconds into game 3, sorry. Robs won the kickoff, worked out the advantage of the KFC boys, but Confusion interfered well with there to keep the ball down in their half, and he could be in for another goal. He is in the left-hand side. Vikings extend their lead, back-to-back goals, 2 points to 1, 70 seconds into game 3. How will the KFC boys respond? They win this game, they keep themselves in the matches. Feint wins the kickoff, but Robs is there to meet it and send it back to center field. Feint Confusion's working there to try and clear it. Confusion's off the wall now, trying to go for a shot on goal, but saved by Robs. And now they make an entry into VKR territory. Centering ball, Dylan's there, they're in. What a save from Confusion! Wow! The power of that play from KFC boys, shut down with that last line defense on Confusion. The aerial work sees that ball in KFC boy territory, but Robs is happy to try and center that. He holds his ground. A bit too much power there with that clearance. KFC boys now working on offensive plays to put VKR into a defensive mode and create their opportunities on goals. That was close from Confusion, but now the ball goes down the VKR corner. Confusion meets that in the end, centers the ball as Rob now looks to send that down the corridor as Feint meets that to save the goal for Vikings. We're approaching the halfway mark. 2 points to 0 after the rapid goals and fierce goals from the Vikings earlier on. KFC boys have stopped the bleeding. They look to try and set themselves up here, VKR. TKB have done a great job to stop the goals, the easy goals from coming in, and making it hard for their opponents to strike on goal when possible as Feint looks to take it up in the air. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, shot on goal. He almost got in after Dylan saved that. Confusion pops it up. Going for a double tap and he's in for a hat-trick. KFC boys were there to save it, but the pressure from Confusion would have just put Robs in all sorts there. 3 points to 1. 2 minutes left on the clock. A 2-point margin. Vikings lead over KFC boys. How will KFC boys respond? We've seen what they are capable of in these kinds of matches. If Vikings win this game, they win the match. And Robs responding for the KFC boys. That is exactly what they needed. Capitalizing off of VKR's mistake and scoring the goal. 3 points to 2. Robs closed the margin there for Dylan's setup. 1 minute 50. Vikings lead by 1. Robs could be in here again, and he is! Back-to-back goals for the KFC boys, and Rob scores his hat-trick to tie it all up. 3 points, plays 3 points. 1 minute 45 left on the clock. Can the KFC boys pull this back? Nothing but time separates these two right now as Confusion meets Robs there, but they're both smacked out of the way. Dylan looks to take down the corridor, and he's got a shot on goal, and he gets it! KFC boys are in! 4 points to 3. 92 seconds left on the clock. They have taken the lead after a very strong start from the Vikings Rebellion. How will Vikings respond after conceding these goals from the KFC boys? 3 goals in a row. Dylan takes it into VKR territory, feints there to try and insert himself, his presence onto the field as Robs was chasing him. And they see the ball in the corner. Robs tried to strike, but VKR looking after their goal very well. And now feint off the wall. Tapping it up for his captain, but the captain of KFC boys meets that and centers it for an opportunity. Stopped by Confusions with 60 seconds left. 4 points 3. TKB lead this down the corridor. They tried to strike, but clearance from Rob sees KFC boys now in VKR half. That goal saved by Confusion. How will VKR respond with 40 seconds left on the clock? They need a goal to tie it up and a goal to take the match. If the KFC boys get another goal with 30 seconds left, it will make it difficult. More difficult for the Vikings Rebellion as feint sets something up here, but just veers over to the side. Confusion there to back it up and keep this pressure on the KFC boys. They could be in with an opportunity. They are! Feint off the Confusion's Pat Plus. Vikings Rebellion respond. 4 points all, 15 seconds left on the clock. Can a team score a goal before overtime occurs and take the game? Or will we go to overtime as Feint wins that kickoff? But Robs is there looking after KFC boys' goal. It clears out the center half. Confusion's happy to see that to the other side of the field. Looks like we might be going to overtime here. It's kept alive. Still in the air, off the wall. Vikings keeping it alive, but Robs clearing that one and touch the ground. We're going to overtime. Who will claim this? This is 2 overtimes with the KFC boys and Vikings Rebellion in this very match. As Vikings make an entry into KFC boy territory, contested by Robs, buys the KFC boys time to set up their defense. Feint off the wall, saved by Dylan. KFC boys not letting those goals go through anymore as they make an entry into VKR territory. Robs threatening play, but Dylan's there to keep the pressure on the VKR. So's Robs. The ball in the corner with a bit of hang time allows VKR to set up. Confusions has done that, but interfered by Dylan, keeping it in the corner, just missing that touch and connection there, but follows it up to clear the ball. The half field met with Confusion. No, that could be in. Vikings Rebellion off the wall. Unfortunate for the KFC boys. Vikings Rebellions score the goal 51 seconds into overtime to claim the game 5 points to 4 and win the match 3 points to 0. Wow, Archie, I did not expect to see a clean sweep, but the Vikings Rebellion, they did it.
I don't think anybody was expecting a clean sweep today. These teams were so close in competition on the field today in this match. We just couldn't tell all the way until the very end, and that was very unfortunate for the KFC boys. You could see only The simple mistake of just leaving the goal stopped the momentum there for the KFC boys and the match. Unfortunately, we could have seen a very different story, but things like that, they can happen. And in a high stakes competition like this, there's a lot of pressure for that not to happen. So if you're focusing on it, obviously that is, a big thing that can help you get over the line in those very, very tense situations. So it was absolutely fabulous to see. Honestly, a very, very exciting match all the way through. It was only a 1 point difference in every single game. So even though it was a clean sweep, it was ridiculously close. In game 1, obviously Viking Rebellion took all 3 games, but in game 1, it was 3 points to 2. Game 2, it was 4 points to 3. And game 3, it was 5 points to 4. So literally moving up an increment every single game. So it would have been a lot of pressure for the KFC boys in those overtimes there as well to try and keep themselves in the match. But unfortunately for them, the Viking Rebellion has rebelled against, and they have taken out the KFC boys in this match. Well done to both teams. That was absolutely astonishing. And thank you, Linksy, for your commentary today so far in the remainder of round 4 for Division 2 and for inviting me into the commentary box.
Thank you, ArcherBobby222, for joining us in these epic matches. Well done, and congratulations to Vikings Rebellion for claiming the match win. And wow, to hear those match results, the KFC boys really did match one of the best teams here in the pilot season in 2023. So I'm excited to see if they face off again in finals or in the future. Probably would be in finals at this stage. They would not be facing again until finals occur. If they cross paths, that is. Wow, what an exhilarating match between the KFC boys and Vikings Rebellion. Don't go anywhere. We have one more match today, and the last match of Division 2 in round 4. We have the epic battle we have all been waiting for. We have UVE versus Vikings Rebellion. First versus second. VKR keep themselves in the battle to take first. And with that clean sweep victory, I believe they are on 20 season points, which is 3 season points behind Ultraviolet Esports. Ultraviolet Esports looking to maintain their undefeated streak. Be sure to get up and look after yourself during this break. After all those intense games and still more to come, you want to make sure that you are primed and ready to back your team and back your players to the finish line and claim glory. Be sure to get up, get some water, have some fresh air, maybe stretch. Take just a minute or two to not look at the screen and get yourselves ready for another epic upcoming match in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. UVE versus Vikings Rebellion up next. Hello and welcome back to the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. I'm your host, Darling C3, and I'll be taking you through this exciting matchup. UVE Ultraviolet Esports versus Vikings Rebellion. Ultraviolet Esports are the home team for this match. The home team has the advantage of selecting 3 maps. Doing that, they have done indeed. For game 1 to kickstart the match, we are on DFH Stadium, selected by UVE. Game 3, we're on Manfield. And game 5, if we go to the tiebreaker, we are on Champions Field. Now, let's take a look at our lineup. Who's playing on the Ultraviolet Esports roster? We have the captains, Stay Red, and playing alongside Red is Skeptic for your Ultraviolet Esports duo against the fierce Vikings Rebellion, who are the away team for this match. And the away team gets to select 2 maps. Vikings Rebellion have selected Sovereign Heights for game 2 and Forbidden Temple for game 4. The lineup for the Vikings Rebellion is the Captain Confusion. Playing alongside Confusion is Sithic. This is an epic battle on our hands. If you are just joining us for the first time in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season, this is first versus second. The match all teams, all players, all fans, all spectators, all match officials have been waiting for. The ultimate decider before we go into the finals. First playing second. On your screen, you can see the win-loss ratio and win percentage for both teams. On the left-hand side, we have Ultraviolet Esports placing first currently versus, on the right-hand side of your screen, second place Vikings Rebellion. If we take a look at UVE's match win-loss ratio and win percentage, UVE with a match win-loss ratio of 5 and a match win percentage of 100%, not dropping a game just yet. Playing Vikings Rebellion, match win-loss ratio now of 4 after defeating the KFC boys in the previous match, and a match win percentage of 75%. So 5 match win-loss ratio, plays 4, they are close, and the match win percentage has gone up for Vikings Rebellion as well. So the percentages in the match win department are already close, as well as the match win-loss ratio. If we go have a look at the game win-loss ratio for Ultraviolet Esports, 7.50 game win-loss ratio, and a game win percentage of 88%, nearly winning 100% of their games as well. Playing the Vikings Rebellion, game win-loss ratio of 2 and a game win percentage of 60%. So the percentages are close there in game wins and a game win-loss ratio. A bit of a gap there, but no doubt the fierce Vikings Rebellion are looking forward to this challenge to potentially take first away from UVE and stop Ultraviolet Esports' win streak. As we take a look at the season standings coming in to the matches today, VKR still in second after that victory over KFC boys. They have 4 match wins, 1 match loss, 13 game wins, 5 game losses. Sitting on 20 season points, 3 season points behind UVE. UVE with 5 match wins, 0 match losses, 15 game wins, 2 game losses for 23 season points. Now it is a determinator in this one. The determined Terminator. Whoever wins this game looks set to hold first at the end of round 1. If Vikings with 20 season points win 3-0, they will be on 25 and 2 points in front of Ultraviolet Esports. If they win the match 3-1, they will be all tied up with UVE, and it will come down to the final game win and game loss ratio. UVE have set the standard all season long. They have faced every other team but Vikings Rebellion. Can they maintain their undefeated streak, or will Vikings Rebellion be the first team to put an end to that? I invite ArcherBobby222 into the commentary box to share her thoughts on this epic showdown, what the score prediction will be, and the team that will win.
Well, I'll start off just by saying this is going to be a very, very tough match for both of these teams. First and second, even though Ultraviolet Esports are still undefeated in the match department, they've only lost 2 games in the entire pilot season so far. So that is just phenomenal to have a look at. And it might even tell us that Ultraviolet Esports could have this in the bag. But if we take a look at the Vikings Rebellion, you can see only 5 game losses. Technically, if it was a full match, technically only 1 whole match had been lost in game wins. So if you take a look at the difference between the two, it is still very close, and especially compared to the rest of the standings. But I do think that Ultraviolet Esports are not going to want to be defeated at this point, and right before the finals, they want to keep themselves in the best position. They are in a fabulous position on the standings at the moment, and they won't want to let that go. But VKR is coming in hot, looking to continue their streak of match wins today, and would be the first team, if they could, to take out Ultraviolet Esports in the pilot season so far. So I don't think at all that it is going to be a clean sweep. We do have Sithic and Confusion there on VKR, so again, another roster change for them, but we've seen them work together very well on the field before, and the skill can definitely and most certainly will match Ultraviolet Esports, but it just comes down to how these two teams really work together to combat each other's playstyles on the field today, because all and everything is at stake. So good luck to both teams. I'm looking forward to seeing this outcome, but my prediction is Ultraviolet Esports 3 to Vikings Rebellion 2. I think we're going to make it to the tiebreaker all the way till the end for this epic match between first and second on the standings. Linksy, as you said, we've all been waiting for this. I've been super eager about this match, and I know that everyone in chat has been waiting for it. It is now here, and we are soon to commence. So good luck to both teams. Again, VKR with a roster change. We saw how well they did with that change in the last match we just saw previous to this. If you've missed any ATL Rocket League pilot season action, make sure to head to our YouTube and watch it all there over and over again for thrills that last. And it's going to be an incredible finish to Division 2 of Round 4. So good luck to both teams. Have fun out there. And for all those spectators and wonderful supporters, make sure that you're also looking after your mental and physical well-being, making sure that you're snacking healthy and having plenty of water, because it is going to be a showstopper. Good luck and have fun.
Thank you, ArcherBobby222, for sharing your thoughts on this match. UVE, Archie reckons 3 points to 2. UVE will claim the tiebreaker. It's only a matter of time until we find out. Our players are getting ready, joining in and preparing for this match to begin on DFH Stadium. So we've dissected the standings to understand what could happen at the end of this match, depending on the outcome of the result. So if Archie, if her prediction is correct, then she's been pretty accurate all day today. We all were not expecting a clean sweep from the Vikings on KFC Boys. And for the KFC Boys to only lose by a point every single game, it didn't even feel like a 3-0. Yeah, and 2 overtimes out of the 3 matches. So, like that's very powerful from 4th position there in the KFC Boys to match Vikings like that. We know Confusion and Civic, the power behind them, and the KFC Boys face Confusion and Faint in that game, and Faint grabbing his first pilot season match win with the Vikings Rebellion there. Would be happy about that one, but the big ultimate showdown, UVE Esports versus Vikings Rebellion. The showdown of 1st and 2nd. The team that walks away the victor in this match, no doubt, would be claiming and looking to secure that spot in 1st place. A lot on the line, but both of these 2 teams have made it into the top 4, and it looks like they will not be able to fall out of the top 4. Black Hawk Gaming winning their match over UB this afternoon, 3-1, which sees them on 18 season points. Vikings on 20. So Black Hawk Gaming still in 3rd. KFC Boys still in 4th. UB have moved up in the 5th with 12 season points. TO3 moved down in the 6th with 11. Grizzly Bears in 7th with 7. Still on their hunt for their first win. Now looks like our players are ready to go. And the kick started all off on DFH Stadium. Ultraviolet Esports, the 1st placing team, versus the current 2nd placing team, VKR, and they are that close to each other. Not even 20 season points and 23 season points. 1 match win. Without it being a 3-0 result, it results in 4 season points. So they're not even 1 match win across from each other. The gap is so close. That's where if Vikings can somehow manage to secure a 3-0, back-to-back 3-0 against the powerful Ultraviolet Esports, that could see them take 1st at the end of round 4. But we have all seen what UVE has put on 2 other teams in recent matches. We know the challenge ahead for the Vikings, but we know Vikings aren't in 2nd for any old reason. They are in 2nd for a very good reason. It is the best of the best on the season standings going head to head. And it seems like, unfortunately, due to technical difficulties for Sithic, we won't be seeing Sithic playing in this match this afternoon. But O'Faint has subbed in and been activated as a sub from Vikings Rebellion to face Ultraviolet Esports. Looking to go back-to-back with his captain. Side by side they stand as they prepare to face this fierce Ultraviolet Esports squad. Can they defeat them? Can they overcome the undefeated Ultraviolet Esports? Or will UVE maintain their streak and their presence in 1st place on the season standings? To kickstart it all, we are starting on DFH Stadium. Good luck to both teams and all players. The epic match is about to begin as our players spawn into DFH Stadium, selected by Ultraviolet Esports. Here we go. The showdown as Fate wins the kickoff for Vikings. It's a centering ball, but Red's there to connect with the ball, and now looks to throw his opponents off as he took Fate out of play there. Skeptics at center to follow that ball, but just missing it. Fate now looking to strike on UVE. Cleaned up by Skeptic in red there. Confusion applying the pressure off that entry from Fate. Continue to apply it. Putting Red and Skeptic in uncomfortable and awkward positions nice and early, but they recover well as we see the ball deep in VKR territory. Saved by Fate. Fate and Confusion now make an entry into UVE half. Centering ball, but Skeptic's there to save it. Might not be enough power, but no one was there to strike for VKRs. UVE now look to go forward. We see the ball at half field. Skeptic flicks it up. Confusion saves that, but Red with the shot saved by Fate. We're 1 minute into game one. No goals scored between first and second. UVE are applying all kinds of different pressure onto VKR, but they are matching it and they are looking after their goal. Red with a shot on goal, but he hit the crossbar. Great read from Fate to remain calm and composed as he is approached by Skeptic. Flicked over Fate. Flicked over Confusion. Skeptic is in for the first goal of the match and the game. 90 seconds in. Went back to the basics, kept it in control and in possession to ensure that goal went through for UVE. Ultravant Esports lead this match as Fate wins that kickoff and sees it deep in UVE territory, but now Red cleans that up and takes it up in the air with an air dribble. That's 2 taps. Is that a goal that is saved by Confusion? Captain on captain, but VKR refused to allow that goal to go through as they look to clear it, but it's interfered by Red. UVE applying this offensive pressure on the VKR, which we've seen so much, and what a play from Skeptic. What a clip. Up in the air. 1, hits the side. 2, to put it almost dead set in the center at 52 k's an hour. UVE extend their lead. 2.0, 3 minutes and 7 seconds left. Great save from Confusion there. 3 saved from Confusion in this game as he approaches Red there. Fate now contending with Red and wins that. Trying to set something up for VKR, but Skeptic interfering well. Confusion applying the pressure. Captain on captain, saved. Red saving that shot on goal from Confusion. VKR now applying the offensive pressure onto UVE here. Halfway through the game, it is 2-0 between UVE and VKR. And Confusion's happy to see that ball in UVE half. They have an opportunity. Might be a little bit too slow. Centering ball from Confusion, but clean from Skeptic. Wow, first and second really showing us what's up. What a play from UVE! Oh my god, the pass from Skeptic off the wall to the captain coming through to tap it in. Almost smack bang in the center there. What a play from Ultravant Esports. 3 points to 0, 2:17 left. Confusion winning the kickoff. VKR have won a majority of kickoffs, if not all. And what a save from Skeptic with that threatening entry from Confusion. Red now looking to clear it. He's met with Fate. That could be dangerous, but Confusion's there to look after that. And he does that indeed as he now clears it through the wing. Blows up Red in the process. Fate and Confusion have an opportunity. Centering ball, but feed over to the side as UVE now clean up and clear out. Red with a power shot on goal, and he gets it off a Skeptic's pass. 4 points to 0, UVE. Asserting themselves in this game. 1 minute 42. How can VKR stop this bleeding and respond to UVE? They're pretty much winning every kickoff, but that one worked out in the favor of UVE. VKR are matching everything that UVE are doing. But the creativity on goals seems to be what is getting UVE through here. Skeptic just missed that A great break for VKR. They can respond to a great centering ball, but saved from Red. The UVE goal feels so locked and so hard to crack right now. But VKR, oh wow, Skeptic blowing up Fate and scoring the goal with that for a hat-trick. No way that just happened. Oh no! UVE capitalizing on that mistake. It's an unintentional mistake from VKR, but that kickoff working in their favor. And majority of kickoffs working for VKR. Aerials, dribble from Feint, didn't work out there as it's saved and cleared from UVE, but Confusion's not letting that go far as Skeptic interferes to keep that at center field. Feint with some power that could be in here, but Red with great control and possession. Confusion blowing up Red there to take him out of the play. Feint clearing that for VKR. We have 30 seconds left. Feint could be in. Flicks it over. Red saving that. 3 saves for Red. VKR are in the likes of Feint. I think Confusions came in just to give it a good nudge and make sure that ball went through. Yes, he did. 5 points to 1. They stop the bleeding and they don't walk out of this game goalless with 28 seconds left. VKR trail by 4 points and Feint wins that kickoff. VKR have won almost all kickoffs in game 1, but UVE have done well to put the momentum in their favor. Skeptic set something up there, but a great save from Feint. Oh, Skeptic following up and holding his ground to score another goal for UVE, extending their lead 6 points to 1. 10 seconds left on the clock. UVE can score another goal on the board to stop this bleeding, and Feint wins the kickoff, but faked by Skeptic there. Sees Red control that ball. The Confusion will look to see this ball away from the center, and he does that. UVE will take game 1. 6 points to 1. Wow, that game only opened up at the back end there. I mean, 4 points to 0. The score just felt like it didn't do the Vikings justice with the way that they were playing Archer Bobby 2-2-2.
Well, again, they do have Fate and Confusion who've worked together before, but not against a team such as Ultraviolet Esports. So it's a whole different ball game right here, right now against Ultraviolet Esports. And VKR are learning their opponents here in the ATL Rocket League Pilot Season field, and so close to the finals that Ultraviolet Esports, they don't want to let it go easy whatsoever, and they don't want to let it go at all. So they're coming in and doing their plays that we have seen them do throughout the season and have only gotten better from that point. So with a 5-point margin, Vikings could very well potentially bring it back, or even they could take out game 2. Good luck to both teams. I look forward to seeing this result.
So we head into game 2 on Sovereign Heights, selected by the away team, the Vikings, as Feint wins another kickoff. Looking very comfortable in the 2 games he's played here today for the Vikings. Which is a good sign going into finals for VKR. Can the Vikings respond on their map selection? UVE 1-0 on the match series. The Vikings looking to tighten up the defense, and they have done that. Great read from Feint, putting that pressure on the UVE to veer the ball over to the side, and Confusion will keep that ball away from goal as he looks to strike. Red meets the ball in the air to save that and pass it to his teammate, which worked out well, but Feint contending hard to keep that ball in UVE territory. Vikings. Oh, Confusion's demoed Red there to take him out of play briefly, but seems like Vikings have learnt the power that UVE have going forward and trying to keep the ball further away from their half and center goals. Confusions looks to take it down the gut, but Red and Skeptic are there to clean that up for UVE. This could be an opportunity for them, but Confusion with a great contest to keep the ball in the corner. No goals scored yet. 90 seconds in. Confusions with the demos all over the shop as Feint with an aerial dribble to the other side of field. Met with Red. Now Red looks to do the same with 2 taps, 3 taps. Met with Confusion to hang in the air for the center field. Skeptic sending that ball to the corner of VKR territory. It's really good to see that VKR have tightened up their defense. They know how dangerous it is if the UVE have the opportunity to strike in the corridor. So we're seeing them making it more difficult for UVE here in this second game, and they are contending with them harder. And when they're contending, we see that they're following up and trying to keep the ball down UVE territory. And if it's in their half, they're not losing their ground. They're trying to match the UVE composure, as Red and Skeptic have made it very hard to crack the goal. It's still 0-0, and we're halfway through game 2. Red trying something creative here, but saved from Confusion. Skeptic trying to strike there, but a great touch. Sees Feint now, aerial dribble. Oh, not the greatest of pass for VKR, but Feint's there to clean it up for them. Red applying his presence onto Feint. He knows the inexperience of Feint could get to him, and the experience that Red and Skeptic have in ATL. As Skeptic with a centering ball. Oh, wow. Touch from Red, and that power sees the ball remain centered. 2 touches not working out. Confusion held his ground very well there to clear the ball. Now they attack down the corridor, and VKR are in for the first goal. Confusion with the long shot. Well, after no goals for minutes on end, more than 3 minutes, Confusion, the captain of VKR, stops that and gets the first goal of game 1. 1-0. VKR lead with 1:40 left. How will UVE respond? VKR gaining momentum in a very close match. Skeptic clearing that ball into VKR territory. Red's there to meet it and try and set something up here. Gets over Confusion, but Feint like a spider on the wall reading that play. Red following up with the captain of VKR, but Feint's getting comfortable off the wall and in the air. Skeptic saves that shot on goal from Feint. UVE look to strike, but a save from Feint. Feint going hard on the goals. As Skeptic with his 3rd save. Pass to his captain. Red keeps it alive. UVE with the opportunity, but cleared by Confusions. We have less than a minute. It is 1-1. Vikings lead this 1-0. How will UVE respond? The Skeptics up in the air, keeping it in the corner. Feint meets it, but Red's there with a centering ball. Saved from Feint. They have an opportunity. The Skeptic shuts that down immediately to buy them time. Less than 30 seconds. 1-0. Still the score sees us at. UVE look to respond with Red taking it right down the corridor. Confusion meets him there though, and we see the ball remain in UVE territory with 10 seconds left. UVE look to respond to get to overtime. They have 5 seconds to do it. And if they can keep the ball alive, Skeptic's there, passes it to his captain. Red just missing that. Vikings take game 2 to tie the series up. They take it 1-0 in an epic, thrilling, nail-biting match. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. What a turnaround from Confusion and Feint on Red and Skeptic.
On the top team on the standings, it is absolutely crazy. I don't think we've actually seen a game like that in the pilot season thus far, and I am absolutely blown away. Quite honestly, to be scoreless the majority of the way through the match, and we were getting closer to a goal there for Ultraviolet Esport toward the end, but unfortunately for Ultraviolet Esports, they can add 1 more game loss to their very impressive game loss ratio so far at the moment. So Vikings will be very proud of themselves moving into Game 3 with an even and clean slate with Ultraviolet Esports a top team in the season so far. Good luck in Game 2 on Manfield.
How exciting. We're loading in the Manfield. Faint, the only goal scorer of last match. Will that change here? UVE look to respond with the series all tied up 1-1 here in first versus second. Red meets the ball there in the corners. Oh, wow! Sets up Skeptic but just missed. They both had a shot on goal. VKR with that wall pinch and Faint clear that ball quickly and effectively. But UVE clean it up as Red's blown up by Confusion. Faint looks after the ball in the corner. Skeptic with a great touch to set up Red. Red holds his ground in the Fennec and he gets a goal for UVE. 1-0, 31 seconds into the game. Stopping the trend of Game 2 when no goals were scored for more than 3 minutes. Red scores 31 seconds into Game 3 on Manfield. Kickoff won by UVE and another goal from Red off a Skeptic's pass. What a team play from Ultraviolet Esports. Responding very strong here in Game 3 with 2 goals in 36 seconds. Already more goals scored than last game alone. UVE hold the lead with Red scoring both goals in this game so far. Skeptic setting up his captain, making it awkward for Faint, but a great save from Faint sees them not concede. Confusion now looks to clear this ball as we approach the 60-second mark into this game. Oh, wow! Oh, what a shot on goal. It was almost in, but saved from Skeptic. Getting creative with their shots on goal, VKR. Red remaining calm and composed, keeping himself in contention there. Skeptic comes through. And Red sends that one back as he grabs boost. Faints there to send it into UVE corner though. And does well as Confusion contends. Skeptic meets it there to clean the ball and take it through. Stopped it halfway by Confusions. Now Red there to look to try and interfere with this player. It's flicked over, but a wall! What a save! The shadow defense from Red there to remain calm and composed with both Vikings rebelling on him to try and get a goal there. 2 points to 0. We approach the 2-minute mark in the game. Skeptic with a shot on goal but cleared by Faint there. Not allowing Vikings to concede. Oh, the team play from Vikings almost worked out. But UVE did well to read that as Faint keeps this pressure onto Red and Skeptic. Confusion's trying to send it deep in, but Skeptic doing a great job to clear that and pass it to his captain. Off the backboard, Confusion clearing that now down the UVE territory. No goals have been scored for a little bit. It's a great save from Confusion with that threatening shot from Red. We're halfway through Game 3 and UVE lead this 2 points to 0 as they apply the offensive pressure on to the Vikings. But Vikings have tightened their defense and matched the pressure going forward with UVE. Bumped out of the way. Faint scores the first goal for Vikings Rebellion. Confusion saw the opportunity. The captain to bump the other captain out of the way, and Faint capitalizes on that opportunity. 98 Ks an hour to score the first goal. 2 points to 1. 2 minutes 18 left on the clock. UVE's leading this game. Vikings trail by 1. What a play! Wow! Skeptic with the finesse in the aerial dribble. 1, 2, 3 touches to get that in. UVE extend their lead 3 points to 1 and step up the game as Red meets that ball in the middle. Could be in off a redirect. He is! Wow! Wow! Skeptic winning the kickoff. Red meets it in the air, center field, off the side, and taps it in at 78 Ks an hour. UVE extend their lead 4 points to 1, a 3-point margin. 2 minutes left on the clock. Now there is plenty of time for the talent of VKR to come back, but Red will take this down the corridor and misses the opportunity with that interference from Confusion, but they continue to apply the pressure onto VKR. Fate trying to cook something up here for the Vikings, and Confusion applying that pressure. But UVE doing a great job to clear that as Red passes it to Skeptic, and now he wants a shot on goal, and he gets that, but just misses, keeping this pressure on the VKR. But Confusions and Fate doing a great job to remain calm and composed with less than 90 seconds left, 4-1. They look to clear the ball and try and strike on goal here. Confusion pops it over Red, hits the crossbar, but he's in! Off of the double tap as he drives through at 72 k's an hour. Confusion responds for Vikings Rebellion, 4 points to 2, 1 minute 19 left on the clock. Vikings are not out of game 3. Before we go into halftime, whoever wins this game has the momentum before that quick break. As Fate with the aerial dribble, but Skeptic reading that one well and ensuring that doesn't go any further as the ball is at hang time at center field. Fate sending that one back down to UVE territory as Confusion was blown up. Fate's in with a goal! Fate! Vikings Rebellion with back-to-back goals. Fate has scored that goal at 80 k's an hour. Red tried to save it, but just the wrong part of the car to hit it with. Saw that one bounce in. 4 points 3. Vikings trail by 1 point. They have pulled it back with less than a minute left. 50 seconds. Can they pull it back to a draw? Skeptic with a shot on goal, but just missing. Vikings Rebellion Fate trying to cook something up there, but saved by Red. He's not letting that one go through, and he blows Fate up to let him know he's not okay with that one. And we'll take him out of play, trying to get a goal, but Fate saves that one. Skeptic trying to cook up, but Red with a shot on goal, just veering off to the side post. 4 points plays 3, 15 seconds left on the clock. UVE lead this one. If Vikings are to strike, they are to strike now. Skeptic's there, but just veering off. Fate looks to try and cook something up here off the wall. Aerial dribble, they need to keep it alive, but Red will happily see that ball touch the ground. 4 points to 3. UVE take game 3 going into halftime, leading this one 2 points to 1 in the match. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. What a response from UVE in the early stages of that game, but VKR truly matching this UVE squad.
Well, it's definitely a very different outcome to what we saw in Game 1 and Game 2. Actually, a 1 point difference in the last 2 games have kept these two teams on the brink of victory. So, realistically, Ultraviolet Esports do have 2 game wins under their belt. Vikings Rebellion with 1 game win so far. So Ultraviolet Esports do have that upper hand going into the next game. They could potentially wipe out VKR, but I know for a fact that VKR do not want to let this happen. They do not want to be swept out, and if anything, they will want to make it all the way till the tiebreaker to knock out Ultraviolet Esports. So Game 1, 6 points to 1, Ultraviolet Esports took it. Game 2 was absolutely insane with 1 point on the board, and that was VKR. Then in Game 3, a game that we were absolutely stoked to witness. 4 points to 3 with a 1 point margin. Ultraviolet Esports took Game 3, putting them ahead in this match. Now, we move into Game 4, where VKR, Viking Rebellion, have selected their map. So hopefully that gives them a little bit more of an upper hand to combat the absolute challenges that Ultraviolet Esports, Red and Skeptic are putting out there on the field. As we knew, they were not going to let this happen easy for VKR whatsoever. So for VKR to keep up and knock them out in that second game when No points were on the board except for the one for VKR. I think if they can do that again, and if we can keep this pattern going where VKR could take out Game 4, I think we are going to see an epic Game 4 either way, and potentially the tiebreaker. Let us know what you guys think in chat. Thank you for everyone supporting the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. You guys have all been absolutely amazing throughout this whole event, and the experience has only gotten better because you guys are here supporting it. Now, we are in a short break at the moment, guys, so make sure that you get up, have a stretch, do what you need to do to look after yourself, and make sure that you are snacking on healthy things. I know for some of us it is dinner time, in fact, so it is important to get some healthy dinners as well. We want to make sure that everybody knows that we are encouraging healthy gaming and healthy spectating here throughout Australian Esports Group, esports events, tournaments, every single thing that we welcome you guys to. We want you to be making sure that you're maintaining and looking after your health, because that is extremely important to us, and it should be to yourselves as well. All of our players in the ATL Rocket League pilot season have been experiencing these marvelous halftime breaks. It allows them to take a breath. It allows our staff, Linksy, the commentator, the marvelous non-stop vocalist of this ATL Rocket League pilot season. Of course, Linksy is going to need a breath of fresh air before he gets into any next match. So it is important, guys, and we need you to make sure that you're looking after yourselves. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to be here and supporting this incredible event. So we also have some exciting updates that will be coming out into our Discord and onto our social medias regarding the prize pool. Things are about to spice up, so make sure that you have kept your eyes and ears peeled on our Discord channel as well as our social medias. To connect with us outside of this stream and this event, Discord is one of the best places to do that, to connect with these marvelous players you have seen throughout these Division 2 matches today, as well as all of the pilot season participants and all of the marvelous community who have been supporting us here throughout these live streams as well. We all hang out and chat and game in the Discord, and we welcome you with warm and open arms to join us there. If you have missed any of the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season action, make sure to head back to our YouTube, watch them over, and keep yourself up to date with all of the incredible and absolutely phenomenal matches, action, and aerial battles that have been happening here in the pilot season. And if you have been watching and you have been wanting to get involved and you have a teammate, or maybe you're looking to create a team, the ATL Rocket League pilot season, 2023 pilot season, is a pilot season, meaning it is the first of its kind, and it has been an incredible experience for myself, Archibobby222, for Linksy, iLinksy3, our commentator throughout all of these matches and playing, and all of our participants. It's been a marvelous experience so far, and if you want to get yourselves involved, there will be more to come. I can't tell you too much, but if you stay in our Discord, you will be hearing all of those updates firsthand, and you won't be missing out on a single thing. Now, if you are interested, and if you are an eager enthusiast of Australian Esports Group, the ATL Rocket League pilot season, or anything that is involved with AESG, one of the fantastic opportunities to stay in the loop with absolutely non-stop action coming in hot to your mailbox, you can join us on the AESG mailing list. It is currently undergoing amazing renovations. Again, I cannot tell you too much, but if you want to see it firsthand in the action, AESG mailing list is where to go. And at the moment, it is available in many positions on our website, so you won't miss the opportunity to join us there. Now, we do have many exciting things coming up, and each of those will be updated into our Discord. If you absolutely are loving these matches, and if you want to see more of the ATL Rocket League pilot season, make sure to subscribe to the AESG YouTube channel for all and any live notifications about AESG events. And on top of that, you'll also be able to stay in the loop and not miss a single second. We have more matches in round 4 upcoming, but they are not Division 2. We actually have a new team who has recently joined us, and they will be taking on Ultraviolet Esports in their first match, if I am not mistaken. So it is going to be an epic match day tomorrow as well. So you don't want to miss out on that of Division 3. And then there are going to be some more updates, as I said, about the finals and the grand finals. So if you want to stay in the loop about that as well, including the prize pool and all of your chewing questions, they will all be answered in a short period of time, because we have the finals coming up. They're not far away now. And as we can see here, we have Ultraviolet Esports and Viking Rebellion going head to head from the top of the leaderboard. And it has been a very tough battle so far for these teams. So let's take a quick dive back into how this match has gone so far. In the first game, 6 points to 1, Ultraviolet Esports took a stance against second on the standings, Viking Rebellion. But in game 2, we never knew we were going to witness something like this. Viking Rebellion took the game 1-0 against Ultraviolet Esports, but it wasn't a game loss we didn't think we were going to see. That game was all the way till the end, a nail biter and non-stop action all the way through, and we did not know who was going to win all the way until the end. We did have VKR with their point on the board with about just over a minute left in that game, so that was an astonishing game to watch. If you missed it, again, you can always revisit it on the AESG YouTube channel. And in game 3, with a 1-point margin again, Ultraviolet Esports took the lead in the match with 2 game wins. But in that game, it was 4-3 against Viking Rebellion. So Vikings, to keep themselves in this game, they're going to need to win. In this match, they're going to need to win the next game. If they don't, and if Ultraviolet Esports come through and take game 4, they will take out this match. And I know that Vikings do not want that to happen, and they're going to do everything in their power to stop that from happening. So as we head into game 4 with the map selection by Viking Rebellion, could we see a change in pace here for these two teams when it comes to the next game? And could we potentially be seeing a tiebreaker? It was only a 1-point margin last game, so it could realistically be anyone's. Actually, the last 2 games, 1-point margin. Absolutely incredible. And we have had 2 matches with 7 goals scored in total from both teams. So it is pretty much on an even scale in some places, and if Vikings Rebellion can overcome that and use that to their advantage, I believe they could keep themselves in this match by winning game 4. So we'll see how this all goes. We're just about to head into the next match, so don't go anywhere. And thank you all for being here and supporting the ATL Rocket League pilot season. And thank you, Linksy, for having me in the commentating box. I hope that you are refreshed, you've grabbed a drink and a healthy snack to keep yourself going through these epic moments and epic challenges and this insane journey that we are all witnessing here unfold in front of our eyes. We're getting a okay from all of our teams and players, and soon we'll be heading into game 4 of Ultraviolet Esports versus Vikings Rebellion, first versus second on the season standings. Thank you so much, Linksy, for having me here.
Oh, here we go. Getting ourselves ready for game 4. Exciting stuff. 2-1. Ultraviolet Esports leading this match as of current. by 1. So every game from here on out is a decider. There's 2 potential games left. 2 potential games left. And if UVE win game 4, they seal the deal and claim the match win, remain undefeated at the end of round 4. But if Vikings win game 4, we will go into the ultimate decider. The ultimate match decider. The good thing is that none of these teams are allowing each other to clean sweep each other. We know the trend between first and second, and they've done that a few times in this pilot season. So, cut up against each other, the match results that we've seen already, you know, for Vikings to take that second game 1-0 in a very, very epic and thrilling game, exhilarating, edge of your seat stuff. There was no proper stoppages because of a goal for more than 3 minutes, and VKR capitalized on that. But UVE came out pretty tough in game 3 to respond after that. We take a look at the standings. Things still play the same, so if we add the 2 game wins on and 1 game loss for UVE, they're at 17 game wins and 3 game losses. VKR, 11 game wins with that 1 game win so far, and 7 game losses with losing 2. So no doubt they're still in the game. Vikings are not out of it. They have a fighting chance and they will take it. We have seen what they are capable of here in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. Now game 4, the advantage, the away team have selected the map and we're on Forbidden Temple. So whether the map environment makes a difference or not, let's hope that the Vikings Rebellion can make it back on Forbidden Temple and take it to a tiebreaker against Ultraviolet Esports, who are currently placing first, but Vikings, we know, are not far behind, as we evaluated that at the beginning of this match. Now we're going to load into Forbidden Temple to kickstart game 4. Vikings Rebellion, can they respond? Will UVE seal the deal here in game 4 on Forbidden Temple? Our players have spawned in. The map's looking great here on your Sunday evening as Red wins the kickoff for UVE in the Octane. Is both Red and Fate by the Red and Skeptic, by the looks of it. No Fate still rocking the Octane there as he interferes with that play, but Red centering ball, powerful, but Confusion sweeping out a goal to clear it for you. Ooh, that was always dangerous for UVE, but VKR with a great clearance there from Confusion. Feint with the aggressive contest and blowing up Red there with the demo. 35 seconds in, no goal score, but an aerial bombardment is beginning from UVE. VKR doing well to remain calm and composed during that feint with great contest with that shot on goal save from Red. Feint following up, passing to his captain, and he's there to clear that ball. And center is VKR off the backboard, face there to strike, but hits the side post. VKR with some threatening plays. Just over a minute into game 4, Feint keeps that ball at center field, but Red's there to meet it. And that ball veers over to the side of goal. Wow, will we see another low-scoring game and maybe a 1-0 victory for one team? We're 90 seconds into game 4. No goals scored yet, but oh, what a save from Red! That was tricky for Skeptic, but the captain of UVE was there to ensure they did not concede. But Vikings putting all sorts of pressure on the UVE as Red now tries to strike. That ball's met in the corner by Confusion. Skeptic and Red now looking to cook something up here as he sets his captain up in the likes of Skeptic, but a bit over to the side, hitting the side post, and Confusion could come through to clean it up. Vikings more aggressive here in game 4. Skeptic with a great touch, and what a goal from Skeptic in the air. Oh wow, after that contest from Red, Skeptic reading it well to score the goal in the top right corner. 90 k's an hour, 1-0 to UVE. 2 minutes 45, nearly halfway through game 4. And Ultraviolet Esports lead this currently. Saved by Feint. But now a strike coming in from UVE, but a great defense from VKR. Confusion saving that to not concede. And now they look to strike on the offense. They could have an opportunity. Stopped by Red. UVE seem to have got their flow down pat now. The Vikings are making things a bit tricky for them here in game 4. Skeptic off the crossbar. It goes over to the other side of Vikings Rebellion field there. Now Feint looks to clear it, taking it down the wing. Interfered by Red to go across the other side of the field. UVE happy to see that ball come back, clear it across, and then try and strike on goal again. Oh, Skeptic's blown up Feint there with the demo. Confusion making sure that there is a defense there for VKR as Feint sets himself back up. A great contest and entry from Skeptic there, but VKR doing very well to clean that. Red with an aerial dribble downfield, saved by Feint. 3 saves from Feint in this game with just under 90 seconds left on the clock. UVE still lead this 1-0. Confusion with a shot, saved by Skeptic there. Now Red looks to take it down the wing and try and create an opportunity for UVE. 1v1, flicks it over Feint and he gets it! Putting Feint in all sorts of pressure. A very uncomfortable and awkward position, and Feint did well to contend to try and stop it. But Red following up to score the goal. 2 points to 0. 70 seconds left on the clock here in game 4. UVE lead the match 2-1. Overall match score. So Vikings with 60 seconds left need to score the next 2 goals. And they can do it from what they've shown us here in this match. Confusions and Feint. Feint's looking after the goal there. Skeptic moves it forward down the wing, trying to set something up here for UVE. Met with Feint to go down the guts in the air. An aerial dribble. Skeptic contends. Confusion there. The strike. Saved by Red. Vikings Rebellion throwing what they can, everything they can at UVE into the final 30 seconds. It's 2-0. Ultraviolet Esports are leading and they have the ball in VKR territory as Feint taking himself out of play. Confusion's demoed Red. Feint with the save, could be dangerous as Skeptic's lurking. Hits the crossbar and Skeptic will secure the goal. 3 points to 0. 14 seconds left on the clock. Is it possible for the Vikings to do it? If everything goes in their favor, 2 kickoff goals in a row, they could quite possibly do it. 3-0 UVE lead, but Red winning that kickoff. The Skeptics there to meet Confusion, but Confusion not holding back. Continue to apply the pressure as Red clears that. Confusion right on Red's tail there. 3 points to 0. Oh, Confusion saving that one. Ultraviolet Esports claiming game 4. 3 points to 0 and claiming the match 3 points to 1. Wow, Archer Bobby 222, what a showdown between Ultraviolet Esports and Vikings Rebellion. It seems like the longer the game goes on, the more comfortable Ultraviolet Esports become. Wow. What were your thoughts on that epic showdown between first and second, Archer Bobby?
Well, Ultraviolet Esports definitely does have longevity, and VKR, they were so close in those points to be able to sort of get their foot up against Ultraviolet Esports, but with the drive that Ultraviolet Esports has to stay undefeated, got them over the line and stays that way for Ultraviolet Esports, and I know that they would be extremely happy about that one. VKR did come up against a very challenging team, as we can tell on the standings, sitting up the top, but VKR did give Ultraviolet Esports a run for their money throughout this whole match. And taking a look back at the scores, there's some scores we've really never seen before in the ATL Rocket League pilot season. That's not to say number for number, but it is to say the result after the fight of each and every single game that these two teams face here. So in game 1, we had Ultraviolet Esports take it with 6 points to 1. Then things turned right around and got a little bit interesting between these two. In game 2, Viking Rebellion 1 point to 0 against Ultraviolet Esports, putting another game loss on Ultraviolet Esports. Very impressive ratio there on the standings. In game 3, 4 points to 3 with another 1 point margin. Ultraviolet Esports took another stance against Viking Rebellion, and in game 4 to lock it all off for Ultraviolet Esports, 3 points 0. And that was a absolutely phenomenal match that we just witnessed, and I was absolutely stoked to be there and a part of it. So thank you so much, Linksy, for welcoming me into the commentating box.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts and predictions with us throughout this match, Archer Bobby 222, and joining us in the epic showdown between Ultraviolet Esports and Vikings Rebellion. We've witnessed such an incredible round 4 in Division 2. That game, that match, marks the end of round 4 for Division 2. Ultraviolet Esports remain undefeated. Vikings remain in second at the end of round 4. Finals is upon us. As we continue diving into the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season, we have witnessed gravity-defying maneuvers and strategic plays that have truly left us in awe. The journey ahead promises even more thrills, and we are eager to share it with you all. Here is to the passion for esports and Rocket League, and cheers to an unforgettable season. Stay tuned for more electrifying moments in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season by joining us in Discord, on our social medias, or at our website australianesportsgroup.com/ATL. Thank you, devoted spectators, for joining us on this exhilarating ride, and you devoted supporters backing your team to get over the finish line. Relive the intensity of round 4 and all the unforgettable moments of the pilot season so far right here on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on upcoming events and never miss a live alert. Until next time, it has been an honor. I am Linksy3, and I will catch you in the Division 3 matches tomorrow night starting from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Have a great Sunday, everyone, and we'll see you Monday evening.